greased up. I was like, I feel like I inspired it because my Supergirl, if you look me up, I was on Jimmy Kimmel as Supergirl. I have tons of pictures as me as Supergirl. I was definitely crackhead Supergirl. I'm not calling her that. That's what I was.
You don't care.
And my hair could have used bundles, and it was greasy.
I'm stealing my ex-boyfriend's credit card information to buy Taylor Swift's album to get it to #1. Like, I think that's fun.
Yes.
Like, that's a fun crime, but
wait,
physical
what?
assault.
Her name is Trish. She's got the dish and all the gossip's filthy rich, pretty and pink, hot topic queen, and says what everybody thinks. She's just Trish.
Thank you to Olipop for sponsoring today's episode of Just Trish. Welcome to Just Trish. Oh God, we had a weekend. We did a lot actually, so I'm super excited to talk about a weekend, just like a talk show host would. Today is Tuesday, June 30th, which means tomorrow is July 1st.
Pride Month has come and gone. And I feel like I was not that gay this past month.
You weren't, yeah.
No, besides that one wig moment with our, our Hacks cosplay.
Oh, right.
I'm sure Jimmy is editing something shady in here as we speak, but I feel like I could have been a lot gayer.
Yeah, I agree. Even at Pride, you were very hetero?
Enough, I guess.
Yeah, you were giving
You did
jeans.
the cameo at Pride on stage. I mean, I think that's as big as it gets.
True, but I proposed to a woman.
That's true. You
So,
went the JoJo
little-
way.
yeah.
You reverted.
Yeah.
Reverted or flipped? I guess you can flip. Change your mind. I don't know. You can do whatever you want because it is Pride Month and it is coming to the end. I'm very, very sad about it, but it doesn't have to end.
True.
Pride
We'll
can
keep
be
the energy going, the gay energy going.
forever.
Mm-hmm.
Forever and always. Love the shirt. You look so cute. I was like, oh, I love it. How? And where's mine? Oh my God, it's so cute.
Yes, for our audio listeners, I am wearing a official YouTube knitted sweater.
It's so cute.
Thank you. YouTube reached out to me. They said, we love what you're doing. We think you are an amazing ambassador for the platform. Like, can we send you something? And I said, I would love that.
Actually?
Yes, and they sent me this lovely crew neck.
Just you? Did anyone else get
Just
these?
me, Tube.
Nobody else posting vlogs.
I
This
think
is
like
it.
Vanilla Mace probably, maybe like Emma Chamberlain got one, like the legends.
What's going on? Do you know? I'm so confused.
I have
Is
no
it from
idea.
YouTube?
I think so, but I found it at the Goodwill, and I was like, this will be fun prank.
I was like, it looks
Because
like
I
legit
know you
merch.
love YouTube merch from
I do.
YouTube.
Do you think it was Shane's?
What? Why would it be his?
If it was his, they would probably have some holes in the collar and be more stretched out. No shade. No shade.
No, Shane.
He just
Stretched
loves
out is shade.
No, the collar. He loves a stretched
I
collar.
see. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so you found this at the Goodwill.
I found this at the Goodwill. Yeah.
Wow.
And I was
My
like,
mom went there with
ooh.
it.
Honestly, for real.
She does
There's
donate
a lot
half
of
my
drag
clothes.
queen merch there too, so I'm like, what's going on? What's going on?
My mom, like, she kind of picks and chooses. Like, she'll donate, like, half the stuff because there's just so much Posh, so she'll never get through it, literally, in her lifetime. Like, it'd probably take 20 years to go through Posh. And so I think she donates half and doesn't, like, even, like, look to see if there's, like, because sometimes it'll be, like, a Versace piece, and I'm like, oh, I put that in the Posh. And she's like, oh, I didn't see it. Like, the rainbow
little treat out the
Versace.
Goodwill.
Yeah, it might be there. Go to the TO one, honestly. Oh, my, it's so cute, though. Okay.
Yeah, it definitely is super cute. It was only like $6, and I saw it, and I was like, "Ooh, let me do a little comedy bit." You know, I like to work those
liked
into
it.
the
You
into
coulda
the
kept it
program.
going.
I'm so bad at
Me
it though.
too.
I
Me
get
too.
too like mischievous. I think.
Yeah, your smile was...
It's kind of like, when you have a surprise for someone and you just want to tell them what it is. Like, I can't keep a bit going for long.
I'm the same way, especially because I was like, well, then when he said Emma Chamberlain and stuff, I was like, okay, I don't think she was getting a knitted sweater. But we do love YouTube merch, YouTube. If you want to send us some for Just Trish, Oscar Gracie, Moses Cooking, Blonde Sundell 4MJ, like, we'll take it because I do love YouTube merch. We had a great weekend. We went to a cat cafe. We went to Rosie O'Donnell's show. And
Wow.
yeah, we were really busy. What did we do yesterday? Oh, burned my
Cool.
eyebrow off yesterday. You can't see it because of makeup, but I will insert a picture. I literally burned my skin off yesterday. Well, I got a chemical peel on Monday after the last episode because we had the pre-filmed.
the whole week,
Yes.
yes.
I was like, oh, I'm going to get a chemical peel. And it wasn't really peeling. And I was like, maybe it's just not a very strong chemical peel. I don't know. It wasn't really peeling. They said, oh, by day 2 or day 3 to peel, it wasn't peeling. And then like day 5, it was like flaking, but not peeling. They also gave me a retinol cream, which I never ever use creams. I literally just wash my face with a bar of soap. I always talk about it, turmeric bar of soap. That's it. And then they gave me a retinol cream. So I was using the retinol cream, and I was like, oh, maybe my skin's looking better. And then I went to go. This is my bad, guys.
Uh-oh.
I know. I was like, let me go get my eyebrows waxed. And I guess, like, the combination of all of it, because I always get my eyebrows waxed. And people are like, sometimes their skin just comes off when they get their eyebrows waxed. My whole skin came off. It was raw. It was red. It was swollen. I was icing my eye. I was aloe veraing it. I was doing, like, everything I possibly could to get it down. And you're not really supposed to put makeup over it, but it was Quasimodo this morning. It was just like, and I was just like, let's just put a little makeup. So my side bang is covering my eye over here. I think I like chemical burned myself or something. And well, then I looked up and on like a message board, it was like, what do you call it? Like someone's like, oh, I used retinol like 2 days before my thing. So I think the combination of the chemical peel with the retinol with the fresh skin. Luckily, it's just one. I got both the eyebrows done and my lip, and I don't think there was a reaction there. So I think there was just something. And then I went to go look at my chemical peel thing that I had on, and they did put it there on my eyelids. I don't know what was happening. It wasn't anyone's fault but my own. I suppose I shouldn't have gone waxing, but they probably should have told me like to not wax, because they tell you like don't wear makeup for like a couple days, but they weren't like don't wax.
Maybe they thought it was common sense, like don't rip off your skin. But maybe
I guess that would. As soon as they put it on, I thought that in the moment. I was like, oof, I don't know if this is a good idea. Well, that's Rosie's whole show was common knowledge. Her whole bit was common knowledge. You come all back around. Her, I think it's her teenage child was common knowledge mom, and I'm like, common knowledge is not so common, you know? So that was my bad, but let's pray for this eyebrow healing. I guess I should have taken a picture of it this morning because it was kind of like wild. I think it might have tamed down a little bit with some water and some, I don't know.
Was your actual, like, the hair on your eyebrow gone too, or just the skin?
No, just the skin. It was like underneath.
Oh my God.
Yeah, because I think that's where they put the wax, and then went.
Okay, work. Because I was going to say I would like to see maybe with like the no brow look that everyone's kind of doing. I think that'd be fierce on you one day.
Who did do that recently?
Daniela from Cat's Eye just bleached her brows.
Did a no brow. I feel like I saw someone else with no brows recently too.
Jenna Ortega also did it. Yeah.
And no brow completely.
I think she just bleached them, so they're just kind of invisible, but it's fierce. You have a face that can kind of do anything, so.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Maybe next week we'll see. I don't know. That was not smart. But we also went to a cat cafe with the kids, and honestly, we should just brought them to your house because for $20, $20. Have you been to the cat cafe in Thousand Oaks by Whole Foods?
20 per person. 20 per person, including the adults.
$20 per person for 30 minutes.
30 minutes.
30 minutes. And they give you a Chili's timer, like the ones that you like wait for your table, and they buzz you when you have to get out of there. And have you been to this one? Pearlandia in Thousand Oaks. It's by Whole Foods.
No shade to Pearlandia. Love what you're doing.
I loved it. We're going to go back. The kids were like, we want to go back. It was cool though, but you should open one. You should open one because you have like 100 cats in your backyard in downtown at his building, and I was like, you should open one of these. But for $20 for 30 minutes per person, kids should be like free if you're under 5 or under 3. Really, it's like they kind of just hang out there and look at the cats. They don't really do much. But first time the kids were exposed to cats. It's like cat exposure therapy, which I should have had as a kid. So my whole goal is to. I was terrified of animals my whole life. I was terrified of dogs and cats my whole life. And I'm sure I did get attacked by a dog when I was like 2 or 3. Not that I remember, but that's like, I guess probably my PTSD from that. And then I think my parents just never exposed me to dogs or cats. So we're trying to do like exposure therapy because every time we're at a park and Malibu is chased by a dog. Granted, they probably should be on leashes, but she does get chased by dogs a lot because those dogs come for the little ones. And then she gets really scared. I know. They're so crazy. And then the owners are always just like, they're not going to hurt you. I was like, I know, but they're little and they're kind of scared. And so I'm just like, So I think there's a little PTSD. We got to find a dog that doesn't chase because my sister's dog chased her too. There's a lot of chasing dogs of these little kids. But so she's a little scared of dogs. And the cats, she didn't want to go in originally. Elvis loved it. But then Moses, the cat whisperer over there, was like teaching them how to like pet. I wanted to be the mom. They were really good
with them. It was very sweet.
They kind of naturally were. They kind of were just very much like, I guess kids are just naturally just loving animals because they were playing with like the little.
No, like some toddlers will. They think it's like a plushie.
Yes,
oh my God,
my nephews.
They pick up your cats?
They'll treat them. I've seen kids
handle
cats in awful ways.
Yes.
Really? Oh,
Yeah,
that's so
yeah.
interesting. They didn't even try. Their rule is to not pick them up, but they didn't even try. They were like, when I got in there with Malibu, because I was like waiting out there with her for a minute. Honestly, she was like not about going in. I was like, I'll just stay out here with her. It's fine. Like honestly, because I get a little like jumpy too, but I try not to be because I don't want to get anyone scared. So I was also proud of myself for being in there with all those cats, because that is a lot of cats where you're just like, and they just wander around. They like jump up on the table or whatever. Okay, so they were gentle. That's good. I didn't
They
know.
were definitely gentle, yeah. Because I was always watching to make sure to see that they don't, because kids don't know. They'll pull a tail. They'll grab them a certain way. Yeah.
Your nephews do that? No.
Who was it? Was I don't know if it was my nephew, maybe my cousin. Someone was over and was like really holding poor Cheese a little crazy. And
Oh,
we're
your
like,
cat.
No, little gentle there.
What's crazy?
Just the way that Moses
Like
said, like a
they'll,
plushie.
let's say,
Oh.
because usually they're small and the cat is relatively big to them, so they'll just like hold it and the cat will be like this, and they'll hold them from their legs.
Are you not supposed to hold cats?
You can't, like, my cat Cheese loves to be carried. Like, he'll kind of, like, jump on us. Like, he'll put his paws on us. So we carry him around like a little baby. But my other cat, Beth, not really.
Where
So
were the cats when I was there?
I think they're kind of traumatized by my nephews or cousin. I forget who it was, but Bethany's always hiding. Beth, the one that Joey Graceffa got me, but Cheese is very much like a people person. But I think
see
after he
them.
was held a little crazy, he has kind of been in hiding anytime he hears someone come in. But usually he's really social.
How come cats go missing all the time?
'Cause they're curious.
They run away?
I think a lot of people have their cats like be both outside and inside, and things can go awry if they're out there in the
So you don't
wilds.
recommend both indoor, outdoor?
I guess it depends on where you live and stuff. Where we live, we have a lot of coyotes and cars, so would not be a good idea. There's a hawk that lives like in our backyard, and I know for a fact Cheese would be swooped up in a second. So
Oh my God, such a way to set, because now I love cats. Now I was like, after being in this cat, love cats is crazy, because I'm sure the kids would like have loved to adopted a cat. I don't know if I can, I just haven't been around them, but I think the more exposure therapy I can to a cat, the better. I do prefer them maybe over dogs. Is that controversial? I think I like them better than
I
dogs.
don't
They
think
seem
that's
more tamed.
controversial.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's less maintenance. You don't have to walk them and all that part. But
They
it
clean
would
themselves.
be irresponsible for us to have cats in the environment we live in, because basically everything around our house is predators that just want to grab your pet.
Keep indoors, I guess, like Oscar was saying. Indoor
But it's
versus
not that
outdoor.
easy, especially
Yeah.
when you have so many doors, so many people coming in and out. It's not that easy. And we have everything from bobcats to mountain lions to coyotes to the hawks and owls and like.
Oh, okay. Damn.
And speaking about the fear of animals, when we came back from Rosie O'Donnell's show, we came back, it was at night, and we walked to the front door, and you always hear some, ruffling in the bushes. There's always an animal out
That
there.
was scary.
And you could hear, because there's a mountain, and you could hear something walking down. And Trisha
It
was
was
literally
loud.
like, oh my, like banging on the door, getting a she was like,
Well, because we locked ourselves out, and my
if I
dad
had,
and,
if
and
I had a video of that, she was just like jumping on the door.
I was.
As
Well,
if
first
it
of all, baby,
was-
it was loud, and I think
But
you
it
were
was-
nervous, but you were trying to
I
be
was
calm.
not nervous at all. I mean,
like-
it was far enough that I know what
No.
it is. Like, it's always things
What
walk
was it?
around on the hill.
You said you know what it was?
No, but something could be even a squirrel, but the leaves are so noisy. The ruffling of the
it
leaves.
was. Well, we never go up because we're doing construction on the top part. But it was like late, so we don't want to like go all the way down. So like we'll go up to the middle part, and we haven't been up there in so long, and it was so dark, and it was so loud. Like it literally. It sounded like a pack of wolves. Like it sounded like a pack of wolves coming. Yes, and like close from where we're sitting, which I know you guys can't see, but like from where we're sitting, like a pack of wolves in the rustle. So I was like, oh my God, like they're gonna think we're like a puppy or something, because we were
You
right
are
by
so
the door.
teeny tiny. They probably like this little Yorkie poo. If you had that hair, they'd be like, "Oh, this little Shih Tzu. Let me go grab it."
Maybe it was, and then they smell fear on top of that, and I was so scared. I was like, oh my God, get us in, and like nobody was answering the phone, and I was like, oh my God, then we had 2 people in the house, and I was just like, oh, like answer the phone. I was
saying
so
the
scared.
fear is real.
My fear is so real, and I hate that it is. I hate it because you don't want to be that kid like growing up, because Malibu does have a little fear of dogs, I think, because of the dogs chasing her, so I like get it, but you just don't want to be that kid that goes to someone's house and like, I used to just tell people I was allergic because like nobody wants to hear that you're scared of dogs, and they're like, oh, our dog is cute or whatever, and it's just like, and it's awful, and I'm still scared. It could be a little Pomeranian, I'm still scared, but I really do my best, even at the park. If a dog's coming for the kids, I'm like, it's fine, they want to hug you, and I just like grab the kid, like, you know what I mean? I try to be as like nonchalant as possible, but it is very hard inside. I am I'm dying. And those cats were a little scary at first, but honestly, like we were in there for that 30 minutes, and I think
Yeah.
they were very sweet.
And that's why cat cafes are good for kids too, because those cats are like so used to people and young children.
They sedate them.
No.
Because they were like
I think
sedated.
they've just been there, done that, honey. They're like, yeah, what's
That's how
they
new?
know.
That's how cats are.
Yeah.
They sleep.
Well, not
they'll
your cats. Okay. Well, I know people are going to say after this whole conversation where Moses' cats, which we've already explained in great detail, but like Moses' cats, which were the stray cats that were brought inside just literally a month earlier. When I met Moses, he had no cats. Just FYI, just a little thing. But your cats,
Because
granted,
they were
stray
kittens.
cats.
They were very young.
They were stray
Yeah.
kittens, and they were wild.
Well, they're like feral.
They were
Like,
Yeah.
feral. They would
Yeah.
like launch at me, and I was like, I don't know. I had like a little like fuzzy keychain, and I would like and they would like launch, and I was like,
Well, yes.
absolutely
'Cause
not.
she was a toy for them. She was just like a
What?
walking.
Like, oh, a little mouth. Like,
It was giving that
I
fishing
think your
pole.
clothes too had fringes and like everything
They
about
were-
her was
they launched
basically.
me, yeah. And I liked coming over to your place because I liked getting out of my house, but those cats, they were attacking, and that was scary. So I was like, maybe no more cats for me. And then yes, we moved in here where the mountains and all that stuff. Honestly, too, I was just very scared of cats. And I used to put in my Tinder profile, which maybe is a red flag, but I used to put like, oh, no cats or dogs, which probably is like weird. Like what?
yeah, I'm like, okay, psychopath.
Psycho, yeah.
Yeah. Like,
It's
It
like
is
a
giving
hotel or a
psycho.
restaurant, no pets allowed.
Well, because I would just be so scared. Because, I would date people too that I would have like the dogs in the bed, which I'm like all for sure. But I'm just like, I would be up at night just like constantly in fear for my life of these dogs and stuff like that. So again, it's not a good way to be. I don't like it. But yeah, I was a little scared. I was definitely scared of those cats. But they were rehomed. They weren't abandoned. You know what I mean? They were rehomed.
No, but they were alley cats, and I didn't live there. They weren't living with me. They were just there.
To eat the
And
mice.
that's part of the studio,
Yeah.
and most of them
was a
were
warehouse.
adopted.
It was a cool warehouse, though. Anyways, shout out to all the cats, including Moses' cats. We love them. Honestly, like the kids would have loved your cats for sure, but they are alive and well. Well, most of them.
Jesus.
Which is, I know, it's sad, but it's a cat's life. You know what I mean? I guess cats just, they just don't have a long life expectancy, which is kind of sad, right?
Cats? They have a really long life expectancy.
Oh, I feel like they're always,
I mean, in the wild.
Oh, like,
they're-
I mean, yeah, there's a lot.
His
working
were always
against
getting
them.
hit by cars and
yeah,
stuff.
I mean, feral cats, yeah, there's a lot working against them.
not as sad.
Yeah, and the overpopulation. It's a whole systemic issue.
What's
I fear.
overpopulation of cats?
Yeah, like if cats are just out there in the streets and they don't get like neutered or spayed, and they just keep reproducing, and they have a lot of kittens, and they can get pregnant again really quickly. So
So we have to get them fixed.
yeah,
Who posted the doodle? What was that one? The dodo.
The dodo.
The dodo posted him rescuing a cat that was all like, it was caught in string, and Moses was trying to like clip it out and stuff like that. Yeah, he's a cat saver over here. Anyways, we love cats on this podcast. We should have a cat day.
hey kitty girl, yeah, I would love a cat day.
Okay, bring your cat to work.
Cheese, oh my god, Cheese has never like left the house besides when we moved. Actually,
What?
Yeah,
They're not
'Cause
allowed
he
out of the
never-
house?
I mean, Cheese has never had like any health problems or anything where he has to go to the vet. I think because he's like a rescue.
Wow.
He's from the streets.
Oh.
So I think his immune system is just really strong. My other cat, Beth, she's like a purebred cat. And she's from, I think, New York. I think that's where she came from. And those purebred cats, because they're bred a certain way, they're just not as healthy. So she always has a little something going on. She always has like a little ear infection.
What's
or a
purebred
little
mean?
sneeze. They're just bred to be like a specific look, like a specific.
Bread means what? I'm so confused.
It's when the bees
How do they make it?
and the
But what do they make? Do cats have sex with each other?
Well,
Yeah.
yes. Well, yes. Actually,
God.
yeah. It's like because you want a specific type of cat.
So who's making them have
breeders.
sex?
That's
But how?
You get one. I mean, you just
well,
pair
they're in
them,
heat.
one girl.
They're in
yeah.
heat, and you put them together. They will.
Oh, okay.
They will do
Oh
it.
my God,
So
Jesus.
when a boy cat and a girl cat love each other, they.
Seems barbaric. What if it's a gay cat?
T. I
And they're
wonder
just
if
like,
that's ever happened.
You don't do anything for me, so.
Yeah. T. That could happen.
Inhumane? Are people against that? I would assume.
I mean, there's ethical breeding, but a lot of. I mean, the phrase is adopt, don't shop. Now, I didn't shop for my cat. I can blame Joey Graceffa for that. So,
Okay.
And I did adopt.
Did he shop
Keys.
it?
Yeah, it was Joey's cat. he did adopt Sakura, his first cat, and then
Okay.
he wanted a white cat, a white Scottish fold.
Oh, I see. Yes.
Yeah.
Those
And they were
Himalayan
kinda-
cats, are those purebred?
Yeah. And
They're
she's
beautiful.
a Scottish fold, so she has like little folded ears, which are like kind of. With Scottish folds too, there's a whole thing where they're kind of bred unethically because it's like a mutation. I don't know. Anyway, too in the weeds. And he wanted like a yin and yang. So I have an all black cat. I want like an all girl cat. And you know his
Okay.
thing is 2 different color eyes
Oh.
because his dog has that. So he wanted very specific a white
That's
Scottish
very
fold
specific.
with 2 different color eyes.
Oh
And
my
he found
God.
one, and then he went to Japan or England.
Oh my God.
I forgot. He was out of town when she when she was ready to come, so I was babysitting her, and then she just like got too attached to me. So he's like, "You should just keep her."
Oh, you imprinted.
There, that.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like now
yeah,
it's
she is
mine.
my little baby. Yeah.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
cute. How long ago was that?
2020.
Wow.
Yeah, November 2020.
Before or after Darian?
We were together. Yeah.
Together.
Yeah. But she likes me more than him. But she's
Does he not like cats?
no, he loves cats, but I think he loves them a little too much. Like I think Beth knows that like he is trying too hard to like win her over.
I see.
Yeah.
So
And I'm a little bit more nonchalant. So
they
I
like
think,
the nonchalant one.
Yeah.
I want to meet your cats. I'll come over and meet them.
Yeah, I think cheese would like you for sure.
I think Beth would too. Shane's cats never like me either, but I just think it's like I just give off that I've never been around cats, so I just look at cats like
I think Beth would like that actually.
Oh.
Yeah, because she likes someone who
Doesn't care.
Yeah, isn't like really in her business, you know. So
very Kramer from Seinfeld.
Okay, work. Sure.
I just saw a video clip literally like 10 minutes where he walked in and it was Sarah Silverman being like, oh, when I worked with Kramer, he was like, I don't know the guy's name. Michael something, I don't know. Anyways, Shetty was awful and rude and she forgot her line and then he tried to like make up and be like, hey, so I'm trying to look at a house in Lower Canyon. She's like, I'll go. And then after that, he respected her. And I was like, oh, I guess that's the way you have to be with Beth.
Oh,
Wait,
yeah,
I'm
see.
gonna-
A
That's why I
word,
related
word.
it. Full circle, yeah. Thank you to today's sponsor, Olipop. Let's crack open one of their new cans. I have their cream soda. New cans, same great flavor. Ooh, that cream soda. The absolute perfect summer treat. Thank you, Olipop, for sponsoring this episode of Just Trish. And can we also talk about the fact that there's 6 grams of fiber in this can? We're all talking about protein and less sugar, but we also need to add fiber into our diet. I love that Olipop has fiber and also a delicious drink. They really got a hold on this game, okay? Olipop is the feel-good soda that combines the classic soda taste with the benefits of high fiber to support digestive health. The Olipop 6-gram fiber line features a new, refreshed look. It's the same soda you fell in love with, full of flavor and digestive health support, but now with a new look that shows off the feel-good soda inside. Olipop is that feel-good soda. Now, they've always believed that when you feel good on the inside, you feel good on the outside, which is so true. Now that I started looking at my protein, my fibers, I have been feeling so much better, and I think a lot of people have noticed as well, like you're absolutely glowing because I feel good on the inside. So on the outside, I glow. Olipop, you really nailed that one on the head, okay? You laugh more, you smile more, you maybe even break out into a dance or two. Absolutely. I am dancing nonstop all day, every day. And that's why Olipop has always been the feel-good soda. Now, they're just saying it out loud. It's not just a tagline, it's a central idea behind everything Olipop does. And the best part about a feel-good soda and feeling good on the inside is having others feel good as well. So this summer, if you want to give to someone in need, celebrate a win, big or small, provide a special thank you or shout out to someone deserving, Olipop may be able to help. Whatever it may be, Olipop wants everyone to come together on these everyday feel-good moments and just enjoy. Have a feel-good soda that makes you feel good on the inside. You'll feel good yourself and the people around you will feel good as well. It's the feel good summer thanks to Olipop. And really with 2 grams of sugar, you can't beat that. Okay, so many times I'm craving like a soda and I'm just like, oh, I don't want to drink all my sugar calories. That's why Olipop is great. And honestly, this cream soda one is so good. I haven't had one of their cream sodas in a while. Amazing. I also love their crisp apple one. I think it's just as delicious and again, just refreshing for a summer. So it's not like sacrificing good taste just for like a healthy alternative. It actually tastes good, which is wonderful. And guess what? Today you can get a free can of Olipop. Buy any 2 cans of Olipop in store and we'll pay you back for one. Works on single cans of any flavor, any retailer. Go to drinkolipop.com/Trish today. Olipop is available in the soda aisle and with the chilled beverages at thousands of retailers nationwide, including Target and Walmart. Thank you so much to Olipop for sponsoring this episode of Just Trish.
Well, you don't like cats. Well, you're coming around to cats, but how do you feel about spiders? Because I just clocked your shirt.
What? It is Spider-Man, The New Dawn is coming out.
Spider-Man,
The End is coming.
Okay.
Spider-Man. I, first of all, love Spider-Man. Spider-Man mom here. we had a Spider-Man weekend once again. We had the Spider-Man swimsuits. We have the Spider-Man sling. What are those things with the string?
Web
the silly
slinger?
string. Yeah, the web slingers are all over the house. We have big Spider-Man fans, and I love me some Zendaya. So today is my Zendaya cosplay, and I just think she is. Well, I looked for the shirt that everyone was talking about, the vintage shirt. I fear I would not look the same in that, though. I thought maybe if I wore no pants with that was going to be my first one. But I couldn't find that shirt. I looked on eBay. There was a lot of variations, but I couldn't find that exact one. And then on short notice, I had to get this Spider one. And we're just big Spider-Man fans in this house. I love Spider-Man. I love the Marvel Universe. I like the press tour. I like the press tour of Spider-Man.
I know, me too.
I like all the outfits she's serving. I do love all the hair she's serving. So that's where my inspiration comes from. Do I like spiders? No. Do I like Spider-Man? Yes. Do I love Zendaya? Yes. So I will see it just for her.
Work.
I don't know if I should bring my kids though. Are they like a 4-year-old?
I heard this one's really sad. That's what Zendaya said. Yeah, she said this one, bring your tissues.
What does that mean?
Because
someone's gonna die.
That's kind of what she's
probably
putting
will.
down.
Every character she's been playing has been dying because she probably was. You remember she's like, you guys are not going to see me after this, after all these movies. So she's probably just like getting killed off in every movie.
There's a theory, and I don't know anything that's not spoiler. There's a theory that actually the only theory I saw so far is that Peter Parker, Tom Holland would die at the end somehow.
Well, Marvel brings back people, right? Like zombies and stuff.
Yeah, that's why you can't really take a death that serious. So we'll see.
But if they saw Spider-Man dying, that might be traumatic for them, actually.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So maybe wait to see what the tea is before. But it looks good. It looks really good.
You're going to go?
Oh, I have my tickets already.
How was Supergirl?
I did see Supergirl, yes, because I
someone did. And
someone
right
did. There's
here.
not many of us, but I did.
We have a live in-person person.
And I was so excited. I love Millie Alcock, who plays Supergirl, so much. She's kind of in the middle of a hate train from like the toxic dude bros.
Wait, why?
There is a narrative from those toxic dude bros that she's not hot enough to be Supergirl, which is like insane and ironic because she was also in House of the Dragon. And in House of the Dragon, she plays like the younger version of like the protagonist. And then at the same time in season 1, there was like an older actor playing the older version of her same character, and people loved her and were like, "Oh, she's so much hotter. Like they shouldn't do the time skip because we want to see more of this girl."
The young version.
Millie Alcock, yes.
What?
And then
is she naked in the show? I don't know how old she is. She's
in her 20s. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
People just thought she was like prettier. I wanted to see more of her in House of the Dragon, but she was only in it for season 1 because it was like, going back and forth with the time jump or whatever. And then now in Supergirl, suddenly she's like not pretty enough, which is so insane because she's gorgeous and also a great actress. So I was very excited, but unfortunately the movie was just so mid.
Bad.
It was like
mid. Okay, mid's good. Mid's not bad.
It wasn't terrible, but it was so uninspiring. Didn't make me feel anything. It was so predictable. It was so by the numbers. The writing was like terrible, and visually it also wasn't that great either. Like at least make it pretty, like bright colors, a little something.
How was your dog? The dog you like in it?
I got a plushie of Crypto. That was the one silver lining, is I went and the popcorn buckets never sway me these days.
No.
But I saw they had a little plush of Crypto, and it was so cute.
You had the little KFC one, too.
Yes, I have my little...
So you have 2 Cryptos.
Yes. I love Crypto.
Was he cute in the movie? Was he CGI? Was he real?
CGI, based on James Gunn's real dog. Okay. Adopted from the same place I adopted my dog, actually.
Adopt, don't shop is the theme of this episode.
And I had my AMC gift card, so I was like, give me one of those.
How much was it?
$20, but I had a $50 gift card, so I came ready.
Yeah.
And I was excited for it. I saw the reviews, and the reviews were bad, so my expectations were tempered, but I was like, I'm pretty easy to impress. Like, I can have a fun time.
Yeah.
But I was, like, pretty bored through a lot of it, unfortunately.
What was the best and worst part?
Worst part was the needle drops.
The needle drops.
A lot of, like, music, was it, like, 70s or 80s rock music? What year? Let me look at Moses. When was, like, Blondie? Like, Call Me. Was that the 80s?
80s, yeah.
So, yeah, so a lot of, like, 80s rock.
Yeah.
And I'm
Call Me was in there?
Yeah. It was in the trailer. I don't even know if they ended up using it, but there's a lot of like 80s rock songs, and I'm so sick of that in superhero movies. I'm so sick of it. Like, let's
Is it common?
Yeah, especially in James Gunn's like comic movies.
Oh, well, he's kind of boomer, right?
Yeah, and I'm like, let's make the girl like she's Supergirl. She's supposed to be younger. Let's make her a little Y2K. Like, give her a little Britney. Give her a little X-Tina.
yeah.
Give her like a Spice Girl.
Or
like,
isn't there a Y2K song called Supergirl? I'm
Supergirl. That would have like unironically slapped.
That's what I think of right away when I think of that.
Like. Just
Missed
make
the
her a little
mark.
different. I'm so sick. I'm sick of the Walkman and like the whole aesthetic. I'm like,
Oh, was it supposed to take place in the 90s or what?
no,
80s?
it's current day. But she has, for some reason, some inexplicable reason, she likes 80s music and like
Because she watched
aesthetic.
Stranger Things too much, and
She's supposed to like hate Earth and like everything here, but I'm like, why is she so in love with the 80s of all genres?
it gives kind of Guardian of the Galaxy.
It's literally exactly those nachos.
Is that James Gunn too?
Yes, and I'm like, we just have seen it a million times. Like, let's make her a little slay. And also, she's supposed to be like, she has trauma, so she's like an alcoholic.
Oh my
and,
God.
so she's a little like unkempt.
How old
but
is she supposed to be, Supergirl? It's a girl.
She's like 23, I think.
Why don't they call her Superwoman then?
Like, that actually is
Supergirl's
a
crazy.
whole. They do address that in the movie.
Oh, so what do they say?
I forget what the
It's
explanation
like
was.
dog years every year for her life. It's like 7 years for
She was
regular
kind of
people.
explaining how like Superman, they were like, well, why is he Superman, your cousin, but you're Supergirl and not Superwoman? And then she like made a little joke about it or something. But I digress. Anyway, I get her hair was like so messy throughout the whole thing, which I get when you're hungover or whatever. But at some point, let's give the girl a blowout. Like, let's make her look fierce.
Oh, she's an alcoholic in the movie.
Yes, and she's like going through a lot of trauma and PTSD and stuff. So I get the creative decision, but I'm like, at a certain point, we got to make her look good, you guys. Like, let's just give her a blowout. Like, let's give her bundles. Like,
yeah.
come on.
It was giving.
Because gays and girls, we love a girl with great hair.
Of
like,
course,
and
that's
this
what we
is
wanna
the demo.
see,
And also
yeah.
straight guys like that too. So
Yeah.
everyone wants to see like a
So-
girl with beautiful hair.
What was the hair? It was just greasy?
It was like bedhead, like textured, but it was just like crazy, flying everywhere.
Giving Lily Bloom a little. Right?
Kind of worse.
Yeah.
Kind
Oh,
of
worse. Oh, because there
yeah.
was no bundles. Lily Bloom had some bundles.
It was like, yeah, it was bundles and then tussle, but this was just kind of like tussled to look
Okay.
like she was just like washed up hungover.
Oh,
I get the aesthetic
no.
for at least, maybe the beginning of the movie, but at some point we got to like make her look a little fierce, I fear. Just like, come on, help me help you. But I love Millie Alcock. I am rooting for her. Although, actually, I am beefing with her. I forgot.
Well, you just said you were
It's been a
rooting
long
for
week.
her.
Yeah, I do love her.
But
But
we're
the
beefing.
premiere was last Monday, like Monday night. No Jason Momoa. So I was going to have E.T. ask Jason Momoa about Aquaman because we have not.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, no, he wasn't there. It was so funny because we were doing Patreon and I was like, I don't know how it even got brought up. I guess the premiere or something. And I was like, oh, he never like commented on Aquaman because we're doing the Aquaman's birthday's coming up July
Yes.
12th and we're doing the Aquaman theme. And I was like, damn, I really wish I was in one of these press junkets. I can invite him to the thing. And then like, you're like, oh, let me ask a question. Because I'm like, he never even commented, which is fine. You don't have to comment. But like, the baby's named after like your namesake. Like, you know what I mean? And there's not very many Aquamans out there, I wouldn't think. But maybe there is. I don't know. And yeah, and then Oscar was right. He was gonna write in to be like, ask him about a baby Aquaman.
Yeah, I was going to put that in the questions for them to ask.
Especially with 1 year birthday coming up. Like,
Exactly, because he hasn't really done much press the past like year since Aquaman's birth. Like I know he did press for an Apple TV show right before Aquaman,
yes,
but nothing really in between. And
right.
So yeah, I don't think we've talked to him in this past year. So I was excited. I was like, oh, let me add that down. But then he didn't go to the premiere, and then
Wait, why not? He's
I
like,
have
this
no
sucks.
idea.
I
He's
can't
also
go to
not
this
in the movie very much too. So maybe
Wait,
he's like-
really? They
Yeah.
really advertise him like he is. Like the
I
KFC
know.
has the special ranch for him.
I know.
How
but
long
it's
do you
not-
think? Because I would go see it
10
for him.
minutes.
I would be pissed. That's why
Very small
we went to
role.
go see Dune for it, and I fell asleep before I could see him in the movie. And I was like, "Where the hell is Jason Momoa in
Yeah,
this?"
you would
And-
have been upset for sure.
Oh yeah, okay. I'm glad we didn't go then.
But my other question for the rest of the cast was reaction to the Supergirl like foreskin looking cup that like went viral.
That's such a good one.
Which I know is a little unserious, but like yes, we're asking about what does it mean to be Supergirl, like etc. for the beginning, and
Yeah.
then ending it on a little silly note.
That's fine.
It's a balance,
Yes.
you know.
And promoting the popcorn
Exactly.
buckets. Yeah.
And you know, the movie needs a little hype. Like
Yes.
it's like a bomb at the box office. So any little silly viral moment, I think would help it out.
Yeah.
But Millie Alcock was like, no, that's AI. That's not a real cup. And I was like, okay, hold on. I like researched it. I found it on AMC's Instagram. Like the cup is real and exists.
But have you seen someone hold it at the AMC theater?
Well, now I have since seen it in person.
Oh, you have?
Yeah, it's in the AMC as we speak.
You didn't get it?
No, because I have a little chip on my shoulder because this was Monday before the movie came out, was the premiere, and all we had was a photo, and we're like, what do you what are your reactions to the cup, whatever. And she goes, no, that's AI. That's not real. And she was kind of like offended at the question. I mean, like, I think because she has like a really bad press cycle right now, so she's kind of like over.
She probably thought someone was trolling her.
Yeah.
I guess if it's like my big premiere and I'm starring in it and someone's like, what do you think of this like foreskin? I'd be like.
But Timothy and Zendaya with the Dune bucket, like they're having fun with it.
Yeah, but they're Timothy and Zendaya. This is her first like breakout role and everyone's already giving her shit. And then you're like, and who asked the question? Was it a guy or girl?
Girl.
Okay, I guess that's a little less. But still, I'd be like, okay. You know what I mean? I do love it. No, I do think it's a great question. I think if you gave me that question to ask her, I also probably would pass on that one and be like, but I love it. And I know what you mean. It's like the virality. And then if she probably thought, like, if she doesn't know the lore of the popcorn buckets, she might have thought, like, someone was trying to prank her.
But, and I feel bad because David CORENSWET had, like, who plays Superman, had the funniest reaction, like, the most, like, in character. He's like, no, I don't like that. Like, I'm not even going to tell you what I think that is. Like, he was, like, cute about it.
Oh, he didn't like it.
Like, he didn't like the appearance of the cup, which makes sense because it looks a little weird.
He doesn't like foreskin.
But Nicholas Holtz, who's British, was like, he thought it was a key. So
of course, because they keep that skin on over there.
I didn't think about that until you said it, and I was like,
yes,
wait, he is British.
Yeah. He's like, love the representation.
Yeah. Sure. But, you know, forgive him. I was like, it's okay, Millie. You're going through a lot right now. I still have your back. I still saw the movie, and I bought the merch. So, therefore, I did my job. We love you. I love Millie.
Come on here. We could get it in person, and then you can show you it's not AI, at least. You weren't being trolled. And it's Oscar. This is the man behind the question.
Who
he's
loves
loving.
You and Supergirl.
Yes, he's wonderful. And so he's the one supporter of Supergirl. So we got a champion behind. I love the question. I do love it. Your questions are so wild sometimes, but I like them. And that's what makes you good. You get those viral moments, and I think that's so good. That sucks that Jason Momoa wasn't there, though. I would only see it for him. I don't know the other ones, but they seem nice. At least they answered the questions. Was James Gunn there?
Yes, yeah.
What did he say?
He said it looked like a fleshlight.
Oh, he answered the question too.
He answered the question. It's weird how they don't run the merch by like anyone on the creative team, which is so interesting. Like you'd think everyone would kind of be aware, but I guess the theaters just go a little rogue with
They just put it out there.
Yeah.
I guess that's the way you got to do it.
Although the movie I am excited about is the Minions movie that comes out this weekend. What particularly got me excited though was the premiere was last night, Sunday night, and there was a singing contest where divas had to cover songs in Minionese. It was the most moving thing. Like someone covered Bohemian Rhapsody in Minionese, and it was so beautiful. And I think that has to be your next language single. Like, I know you're kind of running the gambit, you know? Like,
no. I
think Minionese is next.
No, absolutely not. You said it to me. I replied this morning. It was the Olivia Rodrigo version, and I was like...
Yes, there was a cover of Deja Vu.
Yes, I wrote back, I'm pissed off. I was so annoyed, and I hated it so much. I hate the Minions. I hate it. The movie comes out this weekend. Flop.
Actually, July 1st, a little bit early. And after I saw those Minionese covers, I was like, hold on, let me get my ticket. Now I got my ticket for opening night. I'm so excited. Those Minionese covers really moved me. I was like, this is beautiful.
I wonder who thought of that.
I know. I didn't know that was happening. And the prize was a golden banana trophy. I was like, that's amazing.
Okay, do your best Minionese cover.
Oh my God, let me think of a song right now.
What is a current song? I don't even know what's out there. Like, what's out there for a song?
I think it started on TikTok because I remember seeing TikTokers singing. There was somebody that got a lot of views singing in Minionese.
Oh, I love that.
This
is like years ago. So I think they...
You love it. I want to hear.
I can't. That's so bad. That's so bad. That's probably offensive.
I don't know.
That's what I probably offended someone.
I think that's the thing about the Minions. They're the one group of something that you can offend and nobody will.
What? I don't even know how they talk. Is that like, give me a talking minion.
God, I actually watched a video of the voice actors of the Minions explaining it. How it's like off like. It's kind of a mix of like Italian and another language, and then they flip the consonants and stuff. Yeah, like they move things around.
Oh.
All I know is they laugh. They go, ah.
Hate it. I don't know
love the
it is.
Minions. They really tickle me. I know they're a little problematic, but
They sound very
tickle me.
problematic.
I
don't
see
know.
Elvis sometimes, when we hear a song suddenly comes up, so you're kind of like, what's that?
Wait, you hear the
She
Minions
has an
singing?
interest.
When we play songs, sometimes it will come up.
Is
yeah.
it? There's music in the Despicable Me?
There's lots of
Maybe- yeah,
songs
maybe
made
singing.
with Minions. You know how it is with like all the stuff we watch for the kids.
Oh, right.
There's
They do
so many
Golden,
versions.
like Minion version. The cats are singing Golden. They do love cats singing Golden too. It's like meow 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 meow. That God, there is something. You're right. There is something. I don't like that either. I don't like the Minions. I don't like the Minions. I
Kind
don't
of
like
like
them.
modern day chipmunks. It used
They
to be.
very that. Oh, you're so right.
Because it used to be all chipmunks.
chipmunk
That
version.
that voice,
The
that
chipmunks were
pitch.
singing. Like they had voices.
I
They
don't know.
had.
These girls were so good at singing, and also I couldn't even like process the melody of the song in Mignonese. So the fact that they are like belting it and like really feeling it on perfect pitch, like, and also just delivering an emotional performance in Mignonese, I was sold.
You loved it.
I was listening to like the 30-second TikTok just on a loop as I was going about my day this morning, as I was getting ready. I was so influenced.
Well, I'm glad that you found something that make you happy. I mean, that's good. It's like something sparked joy, but honestly, I can't get into it. I want to get into it.
Our AMC A-list like queue looks crazy right now because it's the Minions movie, and then Darian is making us see Odyssey twice.
What is that one?
The Odyssey, it's the new Christopher Nolan movie. Zendaya and Tom Holland are also in that.
Oh my god.
But it's based off
That's-
the Greek mythology.
Oh, this was a name I think we considered for our baby. It takes place in the ocean.
Yeah, I didn't know there's boats.
Or Odysseus or something we were going to name. Yeah, that was like
Yes.
one. Oh, okay. So there's... Okay.
So that comes out soon, and
You're
then
you're seated for that twice?
I'm hardly seated for it once.
Why does
so
he
we'll
love it so
see.
much? He loves Greek mythology?
He loves Christopher Nolan movies, I guess. Actually, I don't even know if he likes him that much. I have no idea. For some reason, this really has caught his fancy.
Zendaya, Tom Holland, Robert Pattinson?
And Matt Damon, Anne Hathaway, Lupita Nyong'o,
Wow.
I think is her name. It's kind of a big cast.
Wow.
Yeah. And then Spider-Man Brand New Day is our fourth. So our queue looks a little nuts right now, but I'm seated.
I think just Spider-Man will be the only one we go to because I really wanted to go see a movie this weekend. We kind of had time to do it, but there was nothing. God, there was nothing. There was one that looked horrible that just came out. Oh, Jackass was the one at the big because there was like we have a big theater in ours, and I'm like, oh, it's at the big theater, and it's like Jackass. I was like, who the hell is seeing this in 2026?
I think Tara Yummy and Indy Neverready. I think they were both at the premiere. I think Tara Yummy was there. I know Indy Neverready from Obsession was there.
Hoping they got paid to be there.
I think they are just fans. Well, probably Tara Yummy paid. I think Indy Neverready is just a fan. She has very dude bro. That's why.
that's right, yeah.
She has very dude bro taste. That's why I don't think she would love and key with me, but I still love and appreciate her regardless. But yeah.
That was weird. And I saw that on the queue. I was like, absolutely not. No to that. Oh, Toy Story was another one that was out.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen that yet.
I haven't either.
I don't live for Toy Story, even though Taylor's in the soundtrack. But I also feel like I will get emotional seeing it. Even though I don't love it, the Pixar movies always make me cry, and I'm like, I'm not really in the mood to like go just sit and cry in the movie.
Yeah, I don't know if I could cry over like a cartoon. I haven't seen it, but like, I don't think I could cry over.
I just get emotional over like the growing up aspect of it, and like childhood and how childhoods have changed over generations.
I don't know if Toy Story was I too old for Toy Story. It must not have been my childhood because I feel
It
like I don't
came out
remember it.
like 95, didn't it, or 99?
Well, that's a big difference. I'm either 5 or I'm 10. Or actually, I'm like 7 or 10.
I think either way, that's like.
Is that childhood?
Yeah.
I guess I think of childhood. I guess it's just like movies I think of like Little Mermaid and stuff. But like, yeah, I guess. But we don't watch it. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Do you remember that movie?
Yeah.
I love that movie. They used to have a ride at Disneyland.
I know.
Do you remember that too?
Yes,
and it was like a
by Space
4D
Mountain.
before 4D was a
Yeah.
thing, and they would have the little critters crawling over. I like those movies. Those were such good ones. Happy birthday to Mel Brooks. He's 100 years old today. I love Mel Brooks. You know I do. I've been trying to get him on this podcast for so long, and I have faith. He has Spaceballs 2 coming out, so maybe he'll come and promote it. Is it coming out this year or next year? Do
I think
we know?
next year.
Rick Moranis and Mel Brooks. Love both of them. Man,
Well,
it must be good to be 100.
You know how much I always tell you, like, I love theater, like, I love Broadway. I'm always seated
Yes,
for a Broadway
we
show. You
are
know that about me.
2 theater kids.
Yes, there is a new Broadway show coming out next year that I'm, like, so seated for.
What?
Yes.
Oh my God! You've never seen a Broadway? I guess you have my Trisha Paytas Broadway show. That's your
Which made me
four-way.
into like a Broadway theater
Back
girl.
at you,
Yeah,
hon.
so I'm like the stage door. I'm collecting programs. Love New York. I just love everything about Broadway. And
What are you seeing it
3 Days
for?
of Rain revival.
3 Days of Rain.
Yeah, is coming in
I
2027.
never heard of this.
Starring Francois Arnaud from Heated Rivalry and David Corenswet from Superman. So
David Corenswet's going to be on Broadway?
Yes. So
Is it a musical or is it a play?
I think it's just
Probably a play.
a play, I
So
would think.
who is it?
Francois Arnaud from Heated Rivalry.
Which one is he?
He is the one that people thought was dating Connor Story in real life
Okay.
and then had the smear campaign against him. And
Got it.
then obviously David Corenswet. You know, I've always wanted to go to Paris. Love the Eiffel Tower, and I think this is a great opportunity.
Wait, it's on
for
Paris
me.
or Broadway?
That was a joke, a threesome joke that you just completely went over.
Oh,
your
you want to
head.
be Eiffel Tower? Do you really though?
No, but
Who wants
they're
that?
both so hot that I'm like, damn, I really would love to see that. And I'll be at the stage door, and I'll be fighting whoever's in the way.
Wait, who do you love out of them?
I love David Corenswet. I love David Corenswet. He is.
You never wear a T-shirt of him. You have a T-shirt of everybody, and I never seen you.
I don't know if I have any merch of a man, actually, which is very on
Well,
brand
you
for
should
me.
if you want to signal that you like
I have
somebody.
a crypto shirt from Superman.
Well, that's not. I would never know that you were a huge fan of David Corenswet. How do we get him on the podcast? Is he
That's an
promoting
excellent
that?
question.
Is he like that? Is he big? Is he obtainable? Is he someone we should get the Booker back on it, or is he like unobtainable?
He might be obtainable. He might be.
We got to get him in between things when he's not doing anything.
I know.
but then he
see,
has nothing to promote.
But
so why
maybe
would we
this
come?
will be the ticket, like a Broadway show. I feel
What's
like
it
that's
called? Is it a revival? or
3
it's-
Days of Rain. It's a revival. I don't know much about it.
Days of
The lore. I know the plot now because I looked it up. It's
Is it gay?
follows 3 children of 2 successful architects as they gather for the reading of their parents' will in the first act, and the original partners and the woman who came between them in the second act. Sounds like something's going on in that second
Horrible.
act. I don't know what, but
Sounds bad.
you love architects.
We do.
Oh wow, I do too. I forgot.
Oh my God, it's about our husbands. Is this play about us? That's what I was thinking about Supergirl when you're describing her being like, just like looking like a little bit greased up. I was
Whoa,
like, did
T.
they? I feel like I inspired it because
You probably did.
my Supergirl. If you look me up, I was on Jimmy Kimmel as Supergirl. I have tons of pictures as me as Supergirl. I was definitely crackhead Supergirl. I'm not calling her that. That's what I was.
You don't care.
And my hair could have used bundles, and it was greasy. So when you were describing it, I was like, "Who does this sound like?" And I was like, "Oh man, me." I think I was the inspo for that, and maybe Moses and Darian were the inspo for this, which sounds.
Well, it did come out in 1997, so
Well, he was alive. Was Darian?
no.
Darian wasn't alive in 1987. What year was he born?
99.
Wow. Wow. That's crazy, actually. Damn, he was young.
Yeah.
When does it come? When does it start?
2027, so we have a little time to prepare.
God, 2027 is going to be a crazy year on Broadway because Evita's coming with Rachel Zegler. So she'll be back on
you're
Broadway.
right. And maybe you'll be there. Maybe Whitney will be there too.
I know, I watched back the Whitney episode. I never do, and I love watching, like, I just loved Whitney. So I was like, let me watch this episode again. And yeah, she was like, or maybe she said it even before too, but she was talking about how she wanted to go back to Broadway to play Velma in Chicago. And I think before we even started recording, she's like, yeah, like, you never know who could be Roxy. And I was like, oh, maybe like Macy. I was like, wait, maybe she meant me. Maybe I should have said me. And I was like, she's like, oh yeah, she like came out with this. I was like, maybe she was like, because she was being like, you never know. I was like, or maybe
Oh
I'm
my
just being
God,
delusional.
no, maybe.
But I didn't think to say that. I was just throwing out another Mormon wife. I'm like, oh, maybe one of the Mormon wives or something. But I was like, oh my God, what about me? And by then I think to play Roxy, I only think you have to be a little smaller because you have to climb a ladder. And as we know from Beetlejuice, I broke a freaking chair. So I think if I'm like a little bit tinier, I could play Roxy. So I was like, maybe I'll go back there next year. And also Tom, I get them all mixed up. Holland, Hiddleston, Blythe, one of them are going back to Broadway. The one that was in Hunger Games with Rachel Zegler.
Oh, Tom Blythe.
Yeah, he's also going to be on
Everyone's
Broadway.
doing Broadway these days.
It is pretty cool.
Wow.
I would love to go back. So 2027, spring, we'll be there.
That makes it even easier. To,
You're gonna come back?
to
You're
book
gonna
these
go out?
boys. To see 3 Days of Rain.
Yeah.
Me looking at my notes to see what it's even called.
3 Days of Rain.
I would definitely be there.
Go to that. Honestly, I support any Broadway show happening, any theater show. Yeah, when I was there too, it was like Keanu Reeves was like in a show at the time. Like a lot of actors do it. I guess I don't know why. I guess they like it.
I think for the experience. I
Yeah.
think it's such a different work environment from what they're used to. And I think it makes them better film or TV actors as well, like having the theater experience.
It's also a challenge having to go like 8 shows a week is so insane. Like it's so insane. My hot topic, my casting news on Broadway. Ethan Slater just got casted as Seymour in Little Shop of Horrors, which is my favorite show on Broadway. Gagged. I'm going to go to see him. Ethan Slater? Oh my God. And they do stunt cast Audrey all the time. I'm like, please, they do have it. I would have loved. They've already announced an Audrey, and she's a big time Broadway actress in Death Becomes Her. But man, if she's ever out, I would love to come in for it. Ethan Slater as Seymour is so perfect. I'm an Ethan Slater stan. I hate to say it, but I really do love him. He seemed very nice.
Yeah, and he's a fan of your Broadway performance too. Like he knew that you were on Broadway, which I think is huge.
Which I didn't catch. I know, I didn't even catch it. All right, let me know. That's huge. That's huge casting because they had Milo Manheim. They had all these huge people.
Liz Gillies was in
Liz
that.
Gillies. They had Darren Criss play Seymour. They've had like really big Seymours. Guillermo Matarazzo, is that his name?
Oh yeah,
he'd be a good one too. He's overdoing Les Mis on the West End right now. But Ethan Slater as Seymour, perfect casting. I missed his Marcel show that he did. I love New York. I do love it. I don't think I could ever live there full time, but I would like to live there part time. That'd be really fun.
Well, Ethan Slater's ex, Ariana Grande, went back. She's hanging out with her ex-boyfriend, Ricky Alvarez. And, like, the reaction from the fans has been so funny because Ricky is so... he's also a dancer, so also in the arts.
Oh, okay.
But so physically opposite of Ethan Slater. So the celebration... Everyone, like, ringing the bell, running down the streets, like, celebrating, cheering. Yes, Ari, yes.
Oh, they're happy.
They're really happy, yes.
Why? Because he's attractive?
Yeah. I fear.
People are so mean to ugly people in this world. Like, that is so not right. Like, what do you mean? Like, I hate that. Ugly and fat people, like, they get so much hate because they're never, like, why? Just because they're, like, do you know what I mean? Like, the attractive people get a pass on everything. The Taylor Frankie Pauls, you know? It's like... Damn, that's hard out there for them. Okay.
Yeah, Ari was spotted spending time with her ex-boyfriend in Austin, Texas, when she was in town for the Eternal Sunshine Tour, and she was getting lunch with him, and then he also went to go see the show. A source from People says that they are, quote, hanging out, which I guess can be interpreted in many ways. A source to TMZ says it was nothing romantic, and they've just been friends since they last dated, and they dated from 2015 to 2016, and so it's been 10 years of them being broken up, and they've been friendly in that time span. But she also changed the lyrics to Thank You Next during that Eternal Sunshine Tour performance where he was watching. Because the first line is like a little shady. Wrote some songs about Ricky. Now I listen and laugh. Like, I can't believe I ever was like so hung up on him.
Oh, I see.
And she like even has apologized to him. She's like, yeah, sorry, you got the worst line out of all the guys. Like,
is it the worst? What's the other
lines? It's like
lines?
the shadiest. And for Pete, I'm so grateful.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. What's the first one before Ricky, or is Ricky the first?
I think Ricky was the first.
Okay.
Wait. God, why am I forgetting the Thank You Next lyrics now?
I know. I was like, what's some songs about Ricky?
Oh, Sean, of course. How could I forget Big Sean? Big Sean. Thought I'd end up with Sean,
She dated Big
but
Sean?
it wasn't a match.
Oh.
Some songs about Ricky. Now I listen and laugh. Even almost got married. And for Pete, I'm so thankful. Wish I could say thank you to Malcolm, because he was an angel.
Beautiful rendition of that.
Thank you.
That was great.
I was possessed by Ariana Butera herself, actually.
Okay, I love that. It was really good.
So when she performed it live in Texas, she said, wrote some songs about Ricky. I know he still got my back. It doesn't really flow as well.
No,
and also, it's just making it so positive about it. I'm like,
yeah.
so
Why'd
what's
you
really
flip
going
it?
on? Yeah, what's going on?
Well, I guess because he was at the show. So she didn't want to, like, sing a line derogatory.
But he's, like, reacted to it. Even when Thank You Next came out, like, he reacted to it and he laughed at that line in particular. So everyone knows it. And she's kind of been mixing it up a little bit in all the performances. So it's just interesting.
Was there a second change?
She changed it before about, like, even almost got married because she did get married.
Oh, I see. I thought, yeah, only do that twice or something, right?
Yeah. So changing it specifically for him when everyone thinks they are, like, dating. They've been hanging out together. He looks good. I think he was also the one in the donut-looking video too, which
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
they've been through some trauma together.
her first big scandal.
Yeah, they survived it. I think she should also just stay single.
I think so too. I feel like she loves love, to say the least. And
Which we love, but you need to like
yeah,
take a moment, just be with yourself.
very
It's like
Cancer of
meditation.
her. It's very Cancer
She
girl of
Cancer.
her.
When's her birthday?
It's coming up, I think. Oh no, it just happened. It was last week.
Oh, yeah. Happy Cancer season, and it's your season as well. You're coming
So
up
many Cancers, I know.
July 14th.
Yes.
What are you doing to
anytime.
celebrate?
Nothing.
Nothing?
No. I don't think
Something.
anything.
AMC?
Probably the AMC. Yeah. What even comes out? Maybe I'll see Minions again.
No. Oh my gosh. Absolutely not. I do love a July birthday. Actually, I hate a July birthday for the people in July because Aquaman's birthday, no one's here. Everyone's like, we're out of town. I was like, oh my
everyone's
gosh.
gone.
Yeah, and it's also so hot. So his birthday's at like 8 a.m.
Work. I mean,
I
that's
was like,
ideal.
8 a.m. to
Yeah.
10 a.m. is where it's going to be because it's just hot. And no one's here in town. It sucks for the summer birthdays out there. It's just like, and then we have another friend, we're going to their birthday party, and they said the same thing. They're like, yeah, everyone's just out of town, so there's only going to be like 2 kids there. I'm like, okay. I guess July birthdays are just, and also in school, you don't get anyone to sing to you if you go to
Oh,
grade
that's
school.
true.
People just forget it. They just move past you. Happy birthday. Early birthday.
It's
It's coming. July. That's right. July's your month. July's not all bad. I used to think like July, I don't know. I try to get in the patrioticness of it all but are you going to watch fireworks?
No. And I think it's the big one, right? It's the big birthday
one.
for America.
Oh, that's right.
What year is it? 300? 250?
250 because
What?
I saw McDonald's has the fried apple pies back, and they're like, for America is 250.
Okay. I mean, and then people are mad that Taylor Swift's allegedly having her wedding during the 4th of July weekend, but I'm like, well,
Why?
people are like, oh, why would she have her wedding on a holiday weekend in New York? Because it's probably going to have to close streets around Madison Square Garden. I'm like, first of all, those streets are closed like all the damn time anyway. There's always an event or something shooting, like whatever. And also, if you're that jazzed about the 4th of July, like you're not as woke as you think you are, mama.
That part, yeah. We don't need to celebrate too much.
Thank you, Taylor Swift, for distracting us, taking away some shine from America's 250th.
That's
true.
true.
Is there so much to celebrate right now?
Because I think America's older than that, actually. I think America is...
Oh my God, clock it.
Let's ask our Native Americans how long they've been here, I think they've clocked it more. So, anyways.
Thank you, Taylor, for, doing the real patriotism of distracting us, giving us something else to celebrate.
You excited for the wedding?
No, I have to work it, and I'm very, stressed about it, because there's, rumblings, but nothing, confirmed. Selena's, we got the heads up. We're Selena... It's happening this day. She's going to post at some point the wedding photos.
Yeah.
So we knew to, be prepared for it. This one, no one's really saying anything, but there's a whole bunch of reports, so it probably is happening. Probably is at Madison Square Garden, but also could not. So I guess
could not
we'll
be
see.
at Madison Square Garden.
Yeah. And I think just because I'm a Swift. Actually, my big mistake was... our whole office is off this week for the holiday, except for a dozen people that have to cover.
Oh, really?
And
I told you. I mean, people take the whole week off, for some reason. Yeah.
So a little FOMO because literally our whole office is gone and doing things.
Do you have to go in?
I don't have to go in, but I have to work this week, which
That's
yeah.
good. At least you have to go in.
But there's just a whole lot of events and stuff in anticipation of Taylor's wedding. And my first big mistake was, they asked a question before they tell you what's coming, oh, are you around this week? And I'm like, yeah, I'm not going anywhere. First mistake. Always say, corporate girls.
You're like, no, I have
always
plans.
say, at least tentative, because it could be good, a good request. Oh, you want to go to something fun?
Oh, right.
So I think make yourself feel a little, I think I have this, but why? What's up? Always make a little vague. Be a little vague about it. I'm always yeah, I'm not going. I'm too nonchalant.
Yeah. I'll be here.
Yeah. I'm always around.
Yeah.
That was my first mistake. And then my second mistake was being a Swiftie, because that's my cross to bear. It's it's her big life event. Everything about her.
But I feel like that's good. I feel like you'd rather... What's the one thing you refuse to cover? There was something you're like, I won't cover that.
Tom Cruise movies and also Bravo stuff.
Okay, so at least it's something you're interested in. They could just be like, no, you're covering BravoCon.
It's almost more stress. I think because it's so competitive, it's big news, and there's a lot of pressure around it. It makes it more stressful because I also
you can't enjoy it.
Yeah. Instead of I have anxiety and dread over what's to come versus I want to be with Benson Boone in Madison Square Garden.
Is he going?
I heard Benson Boone has an invite You know what's so funny
That's
is
crazy.
there was like an article, I think on page 6, like one of the tabloids that like Taylor and Blake Lively made up and she got an invite to the wedding. And then like all of a sudden after there was like a press release that like Taylor and Blake did not make up and she is not invited to the wedding, which is so funny because everyone is invited. Benson Boone, Carly Claus, like Somber, everyone's at that damn wedding. But damn, they really wanted to make it clear Blake will not be there, which I thought was tea.
What was the falling out? Just the Justin Baldoni thing?
Yeah. Well, there was even in the like filings when their text messages got published, there was the back and forth between Taylor and Blake where Blake texted her like, "Is everything okay? I feel like you're being distant." And Taylor went like, "Just feels like after this whole thing, like you've changed and everything is like a big to do. Like everything's like a press release. The way you talk is like so formal."
Taylor said that?
Yeah. Ooh. I'm like paraphrasing, but
yeah,
basically that.
But...
And she's like, I feel like not really your friend. I feel like I'm like someone you talk, like almost like a PR thing or whatever.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah. So they haven't really been tight since all of that has happened.
Damn.
But yeah, all that to say, everyone's at that damn wedding. And Benny Blanco is obviously going to go with Selena. I hope you look good, Benny. Like I found out the half shade head was a bald cap. So at least there's that.
Okay. So he'll look normal.
Thank you. Yeah.
I think he looks fine. I'm not my type, but I think he looks attractive enough, I suppose. Yes, like I said, he has a charm to him. Is he Justin Bieber? No. But is he like...
He does have a charm.
Yeah.
It's my sister's big day, so like let's just look appropriate. You know?
Are they going to present any awards in the wedding?
What?
I would actually love that. Like
present awards?
Because everyone is. It sounds like an award show. Other than
I see.
if you didn't say wedding, you say Madison Square Garden. All these people invited. All this
1,000
happening.
people, yeah.
4th of July weekend. All of these things. It sounds like an award show. They should,
Who's performing?
The rumors are Stevie Nicks and Tim McGraw. The rumored performers.
Oh my God! What?
I know.
Okay, I don't know if I love that lineup. I'd rather have like Reba or something if we're gonna do country. I don't know about. Okay, whatever. What songs did Tim McGraw sing? What's the other one? Who's the other one?
Stevie Nicks.
Oh, I know Stevie Nicks. Okay, that's not bad. I just know one song. Landslide's good. Tim McGraw's kind of weird, right? Like
her first song was called Tim McGraw, so maybe that has something to do with it. But
what was it about?
She opened up for him back in the day.
Like what was the angle?
Song?
Yeah.
When you think Tim McGraw, I hope you think my favorite song, the one we dance to all night long.
Oh, okay.
So like when you hear a Tim McGraw song on the radio, he's my favorite artist. So you better think of me, even though like we're not together anymore.
That's so funny. I love that she named a song after someone she just really likes. That's very me. I always like put names of people in my song to like get their attention. But that's so funny.
Quentin
Tarantino. I had one called. I've had a couple that never been released. I had a Jack Black one that never got released. That was bad. It was a bad song. But I swear I've done other songs with people's names. Oh, Leonardo DiCaprio, I did.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I've done a couple, maybe some that did not get released. Because it's like, oh, maybe they'll see it and...
Be honored.
Yeah, I guess he was. I guess he's performing at the wedding. I guess you have to be Taylor Swift. That's a good song. I mean, the concept of the song is good. I don't like the name, but it also gives... Remember that song... When you see my face, hope it gives you hell. It gives that vibe.
Yes.
Right? The same sort of energy.
Yeah, it did come out before that song.
Did it?
I think so, right?
I don't know. I don't know the timeline of Taylor Swift, but that song is old. But maybe Taylor Swift, I guess, is my age, right?
Time. It came out in 2006. Wasn't that like 2008? Give you hell?
I don't know. You know me, I'm kind of bad actually with those kind of timelines. When you see my face.
Or maybe it was middle school. Maybe you're right.
I don't know. I was definitely out of the loop on both those years you just mentioned.
2008. Whoa, I nailed it.
And is Tim McGraw 2006?
Mm-hmm.
So she inspired it.
Probably.
Wow, that's really good. Damn, that was good. I definitely blacked out those years. I definitely have no idea what's going on, but
yeah, that will do it. I just relate the songs, especially popular songs, like where I was like high school or middle school or whatever.
Yeah, I could do that with like 2002 2004, but I can't.
Everything after that is kind of yeah, that kind of makes sense.
I picked it back up in. When can I remember a song? Maybe 2021, maybe? I couldn't tell you any songs in 2021, actually. I have no idea. I don't know.
TikTok trends.
That's a good one. That is so true. Like like any Jason Derulo song, I can tell you. It was 2021, 2020 for sure.
Another celebrity wedding, I guess. Obviously, Dua Lipa.
Dula Peepa.
There you go.
I love Dula Peep. Oh, Dula Peep. I think it's a Dua Peep last time. Dula Peep. I love Dula Peep.
Well, her and Callum Turner just got married, and in the wake of that, a viral clip from Victoria, who is Kylie Jenner's BFF, former assistant, and also Callum Turner's ex-girlfriend, has gone viral.
Okay. That was a lot. Callum Turner's ex-girlfriend, and what was the first reference?
Kylie Jenner's former assistant, Vic. You know, Vic and Stassi, who are like now best friends with Kylie.
Yeah.
Very much in the Kylie Jenner cinematic universe. So they had a podcast episode from February that went viral because they are talking about Vic's ex-boyfriend, who everyone knows is Callum Turner.
Who's Callum Turner? Like, what is he known for?
He is a British actor. Don't ask me what he's been in.
Okay, you don't know either.
But
then.
he is hot.
He is not hot?
He is hot. Like, he's gorgeous. Okay. And there's a rumor he might be James Bond, the new James Bond.
Okay.
But that's all I know.
I don't know if I love that. I don't know who he is, but fair enough.
Hot and British. Like,
okay,
yeah, I'm married to Dua Lipa. That's kind of...
Dua Lipa.
I feel like if you have a name like that, you're kind of destined to
it.
be somebody, you know?
Yeah.
Well, this podcast clip...
Is Sambar his real name?
I would reckon
But
no.
look at you laugh. You might not. It might be.
Shane.
Oh.
Shane Michael Booth.
Oh. Shane Michael Booth.
Booth.
Oh, okay. Okay, I like it. That is a John Wilkes Booth or something like that. I was like, Sambar's better.
Sambar's definitely
Yeah.
better.
Shane Michael is just like so basic. No offense.
And also because he spells it lowercase s OMBR, so I guess that could
like
someone
that.
give their child like an all lowercase name because it's trendy? I don't think so, right?
Oh,
could
yeah.
they? I have no idea.
Just like I don't want it capitalized.
Yeah, like I want to be, trendy. And,
That's so funny.
Yeah,
I never thought about that.
it's very Gen Z, I suppose.
Yeah.
But anyway, this clip went viral from Vic's podcast with Stassi, and they talk about red flags that they ignored throughout their relationships. And they never say Callum's name, but, the context clues kind of put two and two together. But she talked about the story of her ex-boyfriend meeting his now fiance when they were engaged at the time. So she said that she was having dinner with her ex, who allegedly Callum, and her dad, and that the guy that she was with met his current fiance like at dinner. So basically Callum met Dua when he was out to dinner with Vic when they were still together.
How does that happen? Like going to the bathroom or what?
She allegedly was at a table in the same restaurant, and then that's where like they ran into each other at the same time. But it's funny because like the story that the meet cute that Dua and Callum do is like, oh, we were reading the same book and we were on the same chapter.
Oh well, we know that's not real because we talked about that. I think we did talk about. I was like, that's definitely not real.
I believed it, but I believed everything. I was like, wow, that's beautiful.
Okay.
You kind of clocked it.
Yeah.
Though. So that's kind of the origin of how they met, which is so funny. And then she also talked about how he's like a complete 180. Like everything he said that he wanted when he was with her is now the complete opposite of how he is with Dua Lipa. And Stas said that your ex-British boy, the way he was with you and the things that he said he wanted and didn't want out of his life compared to him now with his new partner is the complete 180 opposite of what he wanted with you. And Vic said, this man would be like, I would never date someone that gets paparazzi'd. I would never date a famous person. I would never go to the Met Gala. That's corny.
Wow.
I would never. And he also like wouldn't let her post like Instagram photos of them together.
Red flags all over.
Yeah,
There's so many red flags.
over.
The Instagram posting, if you don't want to post a picture of you, then that is like the biggest red flag.
She said at that time she was okay with it because he used the excuse that he respected their relationship and wanted to keep it safe from the public eye. Also, he wasn't really that famous back then, so that's awesome. But
Literally,
no shade.
is he that famous now? No, didn't even know she married this guy. Like, I had no idea. I knew she got married. I didn't know who it was. Okay.
She said that seeing his new relationship all over social media changed her perspective on the situation because, quote, he's posting with this other girl. I love her, actually. I'm a big fan. But now I'm like, damn, it was me? You didn't want to post with me? It's so rude. And she said she felt like really insecure for a little bit when they first got together because they're so like high profile now.
Yeah.
And of course they ended up going to the Met Gala. So literally just
guys
opposite.
are liars. Guys are liars. That's what they are. Like, we know this with everyone. Like, we always see it. Who's the other guy? I always get him mixed up. John Mulaney. Like, he was another one that was with someone for like 10 years. Like, I never want kids. And then literally has like 2 kids now with like another famous girl. And I'm just like, yeah, men are just liars. Don't believe them ever. They are the worst. I do believe all men are the worst, honestly. I really don't think there's a good one out there, except for Moses. Moses is the only good one. Other than that, there's none.
And I do think there's an element of like the right like I don't know. There's a person that will kind of change your perspective and what you thought you wanted.
That's true.
You know, that's definitely an element. My cynicism though is also like, oh, she's like a reality TV star's like former assistant. Like I'm almost dating lower, so I don't want to be seen with her. That's what.
Callum about her.
Because I feel like that happens a lot. From what we hear from like the girls who meet famous guys and date famous guys on like Raya or whatever, like they're not allowed to post them, talk about them, whatever. And I feel like there is an element of like dating down that they kind of like want to keep very low key or whatever.
Or I agree with that. In my experience, dating Z-list people who no one knows who the they are, they would have like other girlfriends, and so they're just like, they don't want all the girlfriends to find each other. And it's so much easier now with social media. But that was me with everyone. As you'll read in my book, Crying on the Kitchen Floor, so many people I dated were just like, they would say the same thing, like, I just respect us. I just want it to be private between you and me. And you're like, yes, I love this so much. And then meanwhile, it's just like, no, you had like 10 other girlfriends actually. And then when I put a video out, someone is a cheater, then all the girlfriends come forward and like, actually, he was with
Matt
me.
Rife nachos, actually.
Very much. I was the original Matt Rife call out girl. There was so many guys, I can count at least 5, that I would call out, and then someone would email me and be like, oh yeah, like I was dating him too. So that's my guess is probably.
That makes so much sense.
Especially if they're on Raya.
Yeah.
And then you meet someone, and like I'm sure Dua Lipa, I'm sure like she's obviously beautiful and like all the stuff like that, but you know, successful, rich, you know, then guys, for the most part, the guys will be like, risk it all for that. They're like, well.
Yeah, because she's smart. She has a great reputation. She's a Grammy winner, very respected artist, great performer, gorgeous, like perfect body. She reads books. Like she is like the perfect girl.
Well, he better treat her like that. My fear is he's an asshole to one. He's gonna be an asshole. As we've seen with Chloe, who also has it all. It's like getting cheated on, getting like the most disrespected. Even Rihanna was ASAP Rocky this weekend when he was just like, oh, if I was single, I'd all of you. I'm just like, what are with these? And I get it, like it could be their sense of humor, but why are men just like with the most beautiful, like have it all, billionaire, gorgeous, talented, kind, and then it's just like, you're just awful. And it's always the famous beautiful ones too. And it's just like, why are you with losers? I hope he's not a loser. I hope he's changed, but I don't know. But it does suck. I would suck. And it's probably the worst to see too, right? You don't ever want to see your ex again, but then you have to see him everywhere and people praising him. It's probably so hard.
That is, I didn't even think about that.
Mm-hmm.
That might be my 13th reason. That is crazy. That would be my 13th reason. Like, like that is, everyone's saying the perfect couple. The meet cute is amazing. I can't believe they were reading the same book. That's like, she's so perfect. They're perfect together. Gorgeous.
Like, well, he treated me like shit. It's hard.
Yeah.
Good for her for, I guess, going on her podcast and talking about it. But also, but the timing's bad. I think it makes you look like, I think she's like valid. I think like the timing's bad when it's all happening to say it now.
Well, she said it in February. It just went viral now.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Good clarification.
Yeah.
Write a book about it. Have a memoir. I feel like that's when you say it all. Like Sheena Shea, you know, like all those people, they like say all their goss in the memoir. So she could write a book about it maybe. I don't know.
That's great advice. Yeah.
And it's not you, girl. It's definitely him. And guys are honestly just the worst. They actually are horrible. Every time I hear about like marriage people on like TikTok and stuff, I'm like, ugh, marriage is a scam. Okay, not a hot topic, but my whole For You page. My whole For You page on TikTok is just regular people. I always get regular people and I love it. It's like my favorite. But there was this one stranger photo shoot. Do you know what these are? Have you seen this? Stranger photo shoot on TikTok? Anyways, it's basically like a photographer gets 2 people together and like you meet and you do like couples photos right away.
Oh.
And it's literally just to see like 2 strangers, like if they have chemistry or not. It's not really like a dating thing, but it was like taking place in the South or something like that. And they got together, took photos. I guess he like, anyways, the guy came on later and it was like, oh, the girl was a catfish, which everyone's like, how is she a catfish when it's like a blind date, but of photos. And he's like, I told the photographer who my dream girl was, and he sent a picture, and the picture was with like an AI girl. And it was like this like skinny blonde girl, and the picture was AI. And he's like, I told her what I wanted and all this stuff like that. And they're like, okay, but it wasn't a date. Then he went out. He like made this video. He got a lot of backlash. And then the girl, who was like way cuter than him, comes back and was just like, he actually asked me for my number and I said no. And that's why he made the video, whatever. It was like so weird. And they were like cute in the photo. Also, the guy looks like he literally looks like a toe. And I'm being so serious where it's like his like, it's like scrunched and like just he's actually the ugliest man in the world. Like he's arguably, like everybody has said that. Everyone's like, oh my God, this person is actually like everything about him. Think of like the worst traits of somebody, like just so disgusting, and that's him. Like I'm not even being funny. Just like there's no redeeming quality. There's no hair. There's no waist. There's no wallet. There's like nothing about him. And he just went on to be like, this girl was like a little heavier than his taste, and she was like a size 8 maybe. Like and he's fat. And you're just like, what? And then he showed the text to the photographer, and it literally was like an AI woman next to him. And he's like, this is my dream girl. And you're like, what? He's like, that's not the girl I asked for. And she goes, sir, this was like a photo shoot. Like, what are you talking about? It was like so weird. And why? It was just because she rejected him. And that's why guys are the worst. And I thought of that when I saw it. So when I see these stories on TikTok, like that person, like the husband I was saying earlier that stole, I guess the husband didn't. Did you see that one where the lady, it's a couple, and they had $20,000 in their savings account, and $19,000 was transferred out, and there was like no alert about it or anything like that. And then all the comments were like, "Oh, it's obvious your husband." She goes, "The only person who has access is me and my husband, and there was no alert to it. And we're gonna go camping soon, and there's gonna be no signal." They're like, "Well, clearly your husband is the one that transferred the money out." But then she got pissed. Like, my husband would never do that. It's like, why are you coming to the internet with this? Chris Olsen made that point. You said you saw Chris Olsen talking about it. Chris Olsen made the point. It's like, yes, the internet's awful, but why are you coming to the internet with this problem if there's like more context? Because then she's like, no, my husband would never do that. But like the context you gave us is like there was no alert, there was no suspicious activity. Your husband is the only one. And oh, that was the part I left out to you. The 19,000 is transferred out. She calls her husband, and she's saying all this, like the story time. Also just regular people, which I love. Again, just a regular person. And she calls her husband, and she was like, he wasn't answering. Then she texts him, and he's not answering. And she goes, and this is so out of character for him. Like, he always answers. He's never not answering my phone call. So he is not answering. He's not texting back for like at least a few hours. And she's like, all of it was like sus. And so of course the consensus was, oh, your husband probably is like transferring the money out. Like, don't go camping with him or something like that. And then she goes, no, he would never do that. But it's like, but the bank was like, no, it was approved. Everything was approved. Like, you guys approved it. There was no suspicious activity. My point is, men are the worst, and men are liars. And
was there a resolution to that, or no? It's just a mystery.
She just went off of the camping trip.
I feel like I don't know if it's like my true crime, but he's gonna kill.
That's what everyone's saying. She's like, oh, I checked my email.
There's no signal. Yes. All the money's gone. I'm like, girl.
All the money's gone. Yes. And she
That's
goes,
why I
would
think
never.
It's fake. I'm like,
most of the things it's fake, but why would it be fake if it's just a regular person? He thinks it's rage bait, but I'm like, it's not like they're trying to promote something. They're not promoting a movie coming out. It's like, why would they rage bait this? Like,
because it's just too much. Like, it's too much.
And she's just like a simple girl. Like, she's a simple girl. Like, she's not even like trying to be a Mormon wife or anything. She's just like literally.
Well, I mean, that would make sense for her to post it, because maybe that's her cry for help. She's like, something. Sometimes intuition is your body knows something, but you don't know it yet. So she has an intuition. Like, all of these things don't add up. You need to help me because I cannot make sense of it, right? But to me, just too much. I'm like, there can't be that all of these things are happening at once, with especially the camping trip.
Yeah.
Did she say like there's not going to be any signal and stuff like that?
Yeah, she's like, the reason I checked my email was because we're about to go on a camping trip and we're not going to have signal for a few days. So I'm checking my email, which she got the alert from the bank on the email that 19,000 was transferred out, basically. And she's like, wait, what? That's so weird. So that's why she said it.
Yeah,
and people
it's
were
almost, it's written too well. You know what I mean? Like, it's written for you to come up with the response of like, of like, this is gonna happen. He's gonna do this to you. That.
And then all the comments, because she did a follow up. She's like, guys, like, he would never do that. And then they're like, oh, we ruined his plan, guys. Good, we deterred him. He has to think of a different way to do it now because everyone called him out and now he can't do it. So they think they kept her safe. So I don't know. Honestly, don't go to the internet with that stuff. If it's, she seemed just like a normal person. Then she tried to walk it back and be like, no, guys, my husband wouldn't have transferred out. Like, he was sleeping. They're like, well, if he was sleeping, why did you ask if he transferred it? Because she asked him. She was calling him, texting him, like, hey, did you transfer money out? So, like, why would you ask if he was sleeping next to you? She's like, he was sleeping next to me when it was transferred. Like, why'd you ask him then? Something's not adding up. But true crime does start that way. And not to be that person, I'd rather be a little paranoid. If Moses just transferred like all our savings out to like a different account that I don't know.
Before we're gonna have no cell service and be in the middle of nowhere.
Yes, I would be like, why did you do that? And why didn't you tell me? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
it's better to be a little, suspicious and on edge, I think.
Even when we went on the hike here in Tio, I was just like, I should tell Oscar we're out here. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you just never know. You never know what's going to happen.
Yeah, I'm the one that said that Oscar and Jimmy should have been with us there for the hike.
I hear screaming. I'm like, oh my gosh. Just like the bushes. I was like, oh, there's a pack of wolves. And you're like, calm down. I'm like,
it's always a pack of wolves.
Well, there's a pack of wolves everywhere around here. There's wolves.
There's everything but wolves around us.
Well, close enough. Coyotes are the same thing. Malibu calls it a wolf. It's a wolf. But if men don't enhance your life, honestly, there's no point. Because I agree. I'm like, when people are like, oh, marriage is just like the women doing everything, and then it's like, kind of is it? Who was it? LeBron James recently too was just talking about how he would never like respect a wife that was like a stay-at-home wife with like no ambition. I'm like, you've been married to like your wife for like 20, 30 years, and she's a stay-at-home wife. Like, it was so weird.
Crazy.
He recently just said it, and I love LeBron James, so it made me actually really sad. I was just like, wait, that's so sad. And he's just like, yeah, I don't know if I could, like, you know, respect a woman that doesn't have any ambition of her own just to stay at home or something. I'm like, that's literally your wife.
There's an epidemic right now of just, like, horrific men, like those you described.
Horrific.
And all the men on Love Island are also just, like, horrific, too. Like, what is going on right now?
I don't know.
Something's in the air. I think summer really makes guys, like, a little crazy because it's, like, hot. They think they're hot. Like,
they're not.
Yeah, summer love and having a blast. No. Like, male loneliness epidemic is because you suck.
You're so right for that, actually.
Yeah.
What is it about? And truthfully, like, men in general are just, like, not attractive. Like, when I see men on TikTok, when I see these husbands they're talking about, I'm like, they're not. Unless, like, you're, like, an actor, like a David CORENSWET or something. I don't know. Like, maybe you're attractive. But the average man that's not a movie star is not attractive. Right, at all, actually. Which is why I was dating Z-list actors. Because, like, well, I guess they're somewhat attractive. But, damn, the real world is just ugly men. Women are beautiful. Men are, ugh. I think it starts with the penises. They're ugly. And so then the men radiate
By
that
default,
too.
okay.
Yeah. Stay away from them unless they enhance your life drastically.
You need to be on that story. Like, I need a resolution. Like, I need her to come back and say what's going on.
Well, she did that follow-up, the second one, and everything's fine. Then I think she did another follow-up. She did do another follow-up where she's like, guys, my family's actually coming with me, and I've been going on this camping trip for years. But I don't know. I think the follow-up is she disabled comments. And this was just in a couple days ago. It did get the attention of Chris Olsen. He talked about it, so I think it's, like, pretty viral. So I'm sure someone will follow up that she's okay. If nothing else, at least, like you said, she's signaled out for the people to be like, hey, this was my last TikTok.
Yeah, I do love when, like, those stories, like, I don't know, just getting involved in random people's tea. But it's also, like, you can't blame us because it is your fault that we even know about that. Like, you brought us into it.
That's what it is. Yeah. I know. God, there was another person, too. That was like, respect our privacy, and it's like, no, just don't talk about it.
So if you think about, like, kind of like Euphoria scenario, like he could have been gambling, he could have been owing money, he could have been like a million other things that happens that he needs.
I love that you thought of that from Nate Jacobs. Like, you never know, he could be owing money, which is a valid point.
I'm saying, so if he's not, let's say it's nothing about him and her. It's not about her. You know, he's not trying to do anything to her. He's not trying to. He got into trouble somehow and. Ooh. Had to do something.
That's a plot
twist. Happens a lot. I mean,
really?
We knew a couple, and they were like almost retired, and suddenly she found out that they lost everything, and
what happened?
They divorced, and she was like homeless, and then.
Oh my God! Where was he?
She found, I don't know where.
Was he homeless?
Nobody cared where he went after that.
Oh my God, that's so sad. Jeez.
But it happens. People are.
Was there a 90-Day Fiance that happened where the guy, or is it an old one, where he went over to, like, Indonesia?
Sounds familiar.
I just saw a clip on TikTok. I don't know if it's the new season or no, but the guy, like, lost all his money here, went to Indonesia, and I guess the woman's family was, like, well off, but he kind of, like, tricked her into being, like, he was well off. So then, like, she came over here with her kid and her sister, and the sister was always sus, but he was, like, broke, and he had, like, no money and, like, couldn't afford her life.
I feel like that kind of happens a lot. Not this season, but a lot of, like, broke people, and then they'll kind of sell their partner, especially, like, overseas, on the American dream, because, like, I don't know, people would think, oh, because he's American, he has a lot of money. And then, yeah, that happens a lot on 90 Day Fiance. And
then do they stay together? Or are they just like, well, I still love you, so it's fine?
Sometimes.
Crazy.
But sometimes no. But sometimes.
Oh, my God. You can't. I think if you, like, start off on a lie.
Yeah.
Although you and me in Tuscany, she lied, and he was still like, oh, I love you. We finally watched it. That's our movie we watched over the weekend. Did you see it?
No. I do want to see it, though.
It's really cute. The acting is, like, horrible. I mean, I think the two leads are really good. I think everyone else acting in it is atrocious, which is kind of gives me hope. I'm like, oh, I could be in a movie like this, because it was, like, not good. But the movie was cute and good. It is crazy, though, because he was acting very much like his role from Bridgerton. I mean, he was literally the same character as Bridgerton, and he is such a good actor. But it's weird when you see really good actors obviously I think Halle Bailey is a good actress too, but the other people are horrible. So it's like, it's so funny when you see like a really good actor with just like
the support.
Right.
Yeah.
And you went for like a Bridgerton, which is like this production and really good actors. And then it's just like this, it was like cutesy, but it was giving like school play. And then he was like so good in his acting bag. And I was just like, oh, this is kind of crazy to watch. I loved it though. I would love to see a sequel to it. I thought it was amazing. It's cute. You've been to Tuscany? No. I want to go. I want to go now. I was like, wait, that looks like actually really fun and romantic. Although they weren't cooking up pasta in that show. They were just cooking like, what'd she cook? That thing I hate, mushy. What is it?
It looked like risotto
I was gonna
because
say
it was kind of
risotto.
rice.
Do you like risotto?
No, I just know at Hell's Kitchen the Gordon Ramsay show. He always makes them make risotto.
It's so
'Cause
gross.
it's hard to make.
Oh, tea.
But it also looks disgusting. It looks like mush. I'm like, who eats risotto? Especially at an Italian restaurant. I'd be like, oh, I'm going to get
Chicken parmesan.
chicken
yeah.
parmesan, some taglia, like, you know, something delicious. You like strawberries?
I do love strawberries.
We had a really good strawberry shortcake up in Ojai. Shout out Bacallie's. Actually, the food wasn't good, so sorry. It wasn't good. But the strawberry shortcake. 4th of July weekend, I feel like a strawberry fest. I feel like everyone has strawberries. It's so good. I can't find the little shortbread. I don't know how to make it at home. They sell those little sponge cakes at Ralph's, but those don't do the same. Oh my God, they had the best strawberries up there, though. Oh my God, that was so good. I would drive Pat just for that. I love a strawberry shortcake. Maybe we should do that for our Patreon. Making patriotic foods, hot dogs and shortcake.
I mean, I'll be making it, and you guys are
We
watching
should.
making
You should
jokes.
do it.
Yeah.
A little patriotic.
Patreon, Nick.
Work.
Yes, that was
I
good.
love that.
Oh my God, we didn't even promote our Patreon at the beginning. Oh well. I'll promote it. I can do it at the beginning, whatever. You should do that. That'd be a good one. Or we can find patriotic food on Facebook Marketplace.
Oh, work.
food.
That's funny.
I would love to find like a barbecue chicken. That would be like so good. Anyways, I digress.
From Terrible Men, Layla from Secret Lives of Mormon Wives just came out as bisexual today and is seeing a woman, which I think is so fair.
wow.
So, yeah.
Okay.
So, congratulations. Happy Pride Month to you, Layla. Yeah.
The end of it. Should have come out at the beginning of Pride Month. I guess she's already dating someone, so she shouldn't need to find a girl.
Yeah.
This was on the Jay Shetty podcast.
Yes. The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives
I love that.
co-stars. She's like, well, they're going to see this and now they'll know. I think that's so fair.
I love that. Just go straight to the press. I need a press on this. I like it. I'm glad. That makes sense.
Uh-huh.
She's dating a woman.
Yeah. She said, it's just something that I honestly didn't really know how to formally address for a long period of my life. But she said, we're only on this earth for however long we are here, and I'll be damned if I'm not able to be fully who I am. I think that's so sweet. And she said that her last breakup is kind of what made her have to like reflect and figure out like what really like she wants and how to be herself. But she said obviously like she's always known that she had like an attraction.
Oh,
to
she
women.
did? Okay.
Yeah, like she knew she had the attraction. She said that she saw the show Pretty Little Liars and Shay Mitchell's character was kissing a girl, like she was a lesbian in that show, and she was like she got hot and bothered by like the lesbian.
A little pulsating in the vagina.
A little
yes.
throbbing. Yeah,
I love
come
a little throbbing. I think that's a very normal thing for girls. I love that though. Yes.
And she said, but I didn't know what those feelings were because I didn't have queer representation around me and no one I could look at and be like, okay, this is normal. So I think that's like a really good point. Yeah. So congrats, Layla.
Did she say anything else about her lesbian era or bisexual? I guess. Sorry, bi.
Well, it is a little confusing because she did say like I'm
lesbian.
gay and I'm bi and I date women and men. So she did say gay at first, but she clarified bi and she does date both still.
I'm gay and I'm bi. Damn, it must be hard to be a Mormon wife. You have to keep like one upping each other. It's like Jesse's out there, and then it's like actually I'm bi. You know what I mean? Like, and then you always go on the Jay Shetty. You have to, call her daddy. Then Jay Shetty's kind of above call her. Is it above call her? I don't know. What is more
I think
popular?
It's so different. I think it's more probably esteemed, right? It's more like I have something really serious to talk about. I'm going to talk about it with a former monk. Like that's like the enlightened.
Oh yeah. God, I got to think of something serious to talk about because he probably wants some juice that like is not out there because he said this is something you never talked about before. So it's like, how do I get on when I do my book promo to share something? Because that's the problem. Even when like someone wants to do a documentary, they're like, is there something you haven't shared that we can like break here on the documentary? I'm like,
well,
no, everything has been shared. If it's not in the
they
book,
didn't call it oversharing for nothing. Yeah.
3-episode arc of that. Damn. Good for her. I know. I think, no, I can't. Yeah, I have nothing. That's good. She deserves to not be with a man. You know what I mean? Like, just explore. Every girl, I think, should explore. Unless you're, like, really, really happy in your hetero life. But I think sometimes you don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I may be wrong on this, but because I'm not a guy, but maybe it's like harder for girls to know sometimes. Because sometimes I think maybe guys experience this too. You could tell me, I don't know. But like you're like conditioned as a girl to like be with a man, and so you don't know. You don't even think that it's a possibility to be with a woman because you're just so conditioned to be like, now with TikTok and stuff, you see couples having babies. And I saw one lesbian couple, which I like love this so much. One had the eggs extracted, the other one carried, and then the other one breastfed, which I thought was so interesting. I was like, I wonder how she got the milk if she wasn't pregnant. But I don't know, maybe your milk just comes, I have no idea how that works, but I thought that was so interesting. They were like sharing the duties. I was like, I love this. This is so smart. But I think like growing up, you're like conditioned like, oh, you're with a guy, you're gonna have kids with a guy, you're gonna have kids, and the only reason to have kids, again, growing up in the 90s, is like being with a guy. So it might be harder for women. Maybe now it's more open, but I think growing up I was just very much like, oh, like you never saw lesbians. I saw more gays when I came to West Hollywood. I never saw like
That's
lesbians.
True. I feel like lesbian and bi representation is like gay representation back in the day was like very minimal, but lesbian and bisexual representation on top of that was like a fraction of gay representation. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, so I think it was like not even a thing, but.
And I feel like, I mean, you tell me if I'm wrong, but for girls too, I feel like a lot of it's like you're kind of like the whole straight girls having like girl crushes or straight girls kissing each other. Like that's also very normalized. So that could also make it confusing. Maybe like, oh, like all our girlfriends are like super close and like super touchy.
Yes.
So yeah.
And also it's like sexualized. So also you think like so many girls are with girls because you think like that's what guys
like
want.
Performatively.
And yeah. But then if you like it, but then you're like, oh no, like, no, I don't like it. Like, I don't know. It's like such a weird thing. And then obviously you start dating like in LA, you know, you can, or anywhere actually, but you start dating like, you know, a trans person or, you know, all the then you really are like conflicted. Then you're like, and I think that's where I came in, right? It's just a very much like, oh my gosh, okay, am I straight? Am I a lesbian? Am I, you know, like what is it? It can all be very confusing. Not to everyone. Obviously there's people who know who they are, but like then there's people like me and you're just like, yeah, and no one tells you. Even when I was like that era, right, early like 2000, late 2000s, early 2010s, it still was like, not talked about.
I mean, even especially, not to get super woke, but I mean, especially for you too, because like with BPD, like having, like going so long without like a real concrete sense of identity. So like being very, like everything you're exposed to kind of changing your perception of yourself. So like it's extra confusing, obviously, to have like, to know what you are.
That is so, oh my God, did you read my book? Because I feel like we're so, I can tell this on Jay Shetty. Maybe he can help me. Because that is so true. When you like don't know who you are, and then if you don't know who you are, how are you supposed to love someone else? You know what I mean? And then you're just like everything feels, and you just want to be a part of that person. That is so true. Like with that, like anybody I had sex with, I just like wanted to connect with, and I had sex with so many people. So I was just like, okay, I'm gonna be this person now, and this. I mean Moses too. Like as soon as I met him, I'm like, I'm gonna be in your call. I'm all of a sudden this person. Like it looks crazy to the outside world, but it really was just trying to.
If you can't love yourself, how can you love anyone else?
Okay, RuPaul.
Very that. Can I get an amen?
Amen to that. And that is so real, and that is so tea. Damn, that was deep. We're on the Jay Shetty podcast right here.
I know. We're kind of playing in his purse. We can do it all over here. Call her daddy and Jay Shetty in one, baby.
Oh my God.
That's
get the diss, Trish. Yes, I was like, get us on your network today, because that is... Jay Shetty's so funny because, like, I do like him, and I do think he does good interviews, and I suppose it's, like, a good way to hold space, but he really does say minimal things in his podcast. Like, he really gives a couple lines here and there.
He gives therapist teas. Like, he doesn't have to say much to get you to spill everything.
That's what it is, and I think that is, like, a great talent, is people just come on there and, like, I'm going to just start sharing everything, and he just is quiet, and they keep sharing more. I guess kind of like when you're quiet, I just keep talking. Like, I'll just keep going, I guess, because this is not a conversation. Which kind of scares me.
I think it's podcast. I don't think it's that like. I think it's planned. Like his podcast, people come to talk about a specific story and something they want to put out there.
No, of course, but I'm saying like if I want to get on to promote my book, and his whole angle is like, can you share something that's like never been shared before? I'd be like, oh, what do I? But maybe this is a good one. I don't know. You know, I'm probably could dig down somewhere. I could probably share something, but then I like regret it. I don't know. I really want to get on his podcast. That is one of the ones I want to get on. I also want to get on Howard Stern. I have a lot of questions for him about fat shaming. Yeah. And like, okay, I love that you're woke now, but let's unpack some of this. He also said that to me when I was on America's Got Talent. I remember the next day on his Howard Stern show, he's like, she looks like Pamela Anderson if she lost 40 pounds. And I was like 160. I was like, so like little on that show. I was like, why? Why the hatred for fat women? Also, I was a fan of you. Why were you fat shaming me? you think he'll have me on? Me just coming to like address him.
Not if that's the
If that's the pitch.
yeah.
No, I like him too. I want to like him again because I was such a fan, and I want to, it feels very New York. I'm on this weird side of TikTok, not weird side, but like the side of TikTok is showing me all the press that was happening on the day of 9/11. So it's like showing Howard Stern the morning of 9/11. It shows Regis and Kelly the morning of 9/11, and just like their reactions to it is so interesting because before the second plane hit before the second tower was hit, so all they knew was like they come in, Regis and Kelly come in like, oh, did you hear about the World Trade Center is on fire right now. Like, what do you think happened? She's like, is it a private jet? Is it this? And then like live, Gelman gets a call and it's like, he's like, oh my God, like a second plane hit the tower another plane hit the second tower. And everyone's just like, and then Regis right away is like, that's not a coincidence. Like, and then Howard too, everyone's just kind of like shook. Everyone's just like, oh.
I remember it. I remember it clearly because I was kind of watching it live on TV and how it shifted because the beginning story was like, there was just, an accident.
Right.
Some private plane. It didn't even think of a big plane. They thought small plane.
Yeah.
And it was an accident. And then very quickly when another one hit, they're like, well, this is not an accident. And then everything shifted and your mind was just like blown at that moment.
What a time capsule it is to like watch that happen live and people kind of just finding out about it live. It's so scary. Anyways, not a hot topic, but it's just I'm on that timeline and I was like, oh my God,
there's a lot
so
on TikTok. There's a lot of like, it's like VHS tapes, like just people like filming themselves at home at birthday party, things like that. And suddenly that happens in the background. And seeing people's live reactions to it is
oh my God,
and it feels like it was yesterday. But when you watch the video and the quality of video, you're like, oh, this is...
Yeah.
It feels like looking back at the 80s or something like that.
So crazy. So wild to think about. It was a long time ago. 2001. Damn.
Hashtag never forget.
Hashtag never forget. And people do forget, right? People just like forget. They're just like, oh, okay, like just move on from it. That's pretty crazy. Wild. If we were doing the podcast back then, like, would we not?
We wouldn't even know because we're so unplugged for.
That's what I'm saying. We just put the episode out because they were just doing shows like normal. They're just like, well, I guess we just continue. And I was like, well, I remember we were dismissed from school. Why were they doing a broadcast? Like, why was Howard Stern doing 5 hours of the radio when this was happening? Don't you think, especially being in New York, you'd be like, oh, we should probably get out of here or something. I don't know. It was kind of crazy, but I like being on that side of TikTok of just nostalgia. I saw one. Did you ever see the one of the 7 gay guys finding out Princess Diana died live? They're like playing poker or they're sitting around a kitchen table.
Just thought we should get you back. Well, Princess Diana dead. Oh, she died.
Where's the remote?
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
And they're like all so shook. They're like, Princess Diana was in a car accident, and then they're like, oh my God, she was in a car accident. Like, she make it. And then they literally announced on the news, like, Princess Diana is now dead. And the guys were just like, no, like they're like sobbing. It's like so sad.
No, have you seen the one of a drag queen on a cruise? A British drag queen on a cruise finding out that Queen Elizabeth died. She was filming a cameo. Shout out Lavoie. She was filming a cameo on a cruise.
Hello, darling Tanya. It's me, Lavoie. Now, I've heard that you are the most glamorous, fabulous person in comedy. Oh.
And it has just been announced from Buckingham Palace that Her Majesty the Queen has died.
And then they overhead that Queen Elizabeth has died. Sorry, I only laugh because I know the reaction of
Queen Elizabeth is the last one?
Yes.
Are you sure?
It's
Queen
Malibu.
Elizabeth. And it was Queen Elizabeth?
What's her name?
I don't know. That doesn't sound right. Is it Queen Elizabeth?
Who's
okay.
Who's Malibu?
Let me go ask her upstairs.
Hey, which royal are you again?
Was it Queen Elizabeth? Oh God, why does that not sound
You go
right?
upstairs and it's like, who's the Pope? Who's the Queen? Ozzy.
Queen Elizabeth. Oh, and she was so shook by it?
Yeah, well, she's British too, so it's like...
Also, but she was like 100, right? Was she 100?
She was old for sure. Yeah.
Okay, so I mean, not as shocking as like a Princess Diana or 9/11.
It's just like that moment of like processing
That's true.
like a historic event in real time. Also, like you're filming a cameo, so it's like...
Oh, did she send the cameo? Because you don't have to send it. You can redo it.
She posted it for sure, yeah. So, yeah.
I just like redo it. I just like, okay, let me redo this cameo because that's like weird.
If you were vlogging, you'd probably keep that in there though. I love
that's
the clip.
True.
But I always see it. The one of you, what were you eating? It was recently. You were in that black wig and you were eating, the pancake or something in your
Oh,
car.
yeah. Yes, I see this clip too. The Erewhon pancake. Yes. What am I wearing? I am in cosplay.
But then they have this giant fluffy pancake. Just
Yeah, it was a podcast day because you had the
Yeah.
black wig and then you had the
Oh,
black
yeah.
hoodie over it. I forget what you were cosplaying.
I don't know either. Yeah, I see that clip too all the
It's
time.
like eating the pancake and then...
People make up such a, that's so funny. And I usually am really good at like, the reason I was pushing, because I usually push my note to edit at the end of a clip. So like I do that all the time and I just forgot to like edit that like clip because it was a podcast day and I was like getting home to do it. All it was a phone call. Everyone's always like, what was she doing? And I was like, oh, and I was like, okay, let me just stop this so I know to cut it. Because also like it stops recording your voice on TikTok during a phone call. So I was like, oh, but people were like, me when I, like there were so many like memes about it and I was just like, and then me too when I first saw it, I was like, oh my God, what was I doing? And then I was like, oh no, there was like a phone call happening. It's just me when I remember what he like did or something like that. It's like, yeah, you know, TikToks aren't perfect. Usually I know to cut it and I forgot. I have to really watch now because sometimes I hate when I do, you know what I do all the time when I leave it in is the double, like, hey guys. Hey guys. I forget to cut that off. I'm like, God, it's so stupid. And then when stuff is just up, it's like, okay. I know I'm not a good editor. I tried my best.
Sending me. Well, I guess from one historic event to another, Club Chalamet got into a fight in Paris. This is my
I
favorite
was
story
just
from the past
Oh,
week.
looking
you
at that in
know?
my hot topics.
Oh
here.
no, what happened?
Work. It is kind of a crazy story, actually. So Club Chalamet, who is now a Connor Story stan, I love the rebrand.
Club Connor.
She got into an altercation with another Connor Story fan outside of his hotel in Paris.
No.
Yeah.
Not fan on fan hate.
Literally.
That's crazy.
So, her name is Simone, and she's 59 years old, and she just happened to be on vacation in Paris the same time Connor Story was there for Paris Fashion Week. And she was waiting outside his hotel for a chance to meet him. And she took to Twitter to talk about how she got assaulted by another fan, and she was outside and she was like completely covered, like she had a mask on and everything because it's a heat wave over there and the UVs are strong, so she's trying to, you know, be safe and be covered up for protection from the sun. And then the fan said, shut up. And as she was trying to look for Connor, and then she told everyone around, like all the other fans who were waiting, quote, like the effing town crier. She can write a fierce tale, I'll tell you that much. All that was missing was a bell. That's the direct quote. That's so fierce.
Oh my
Anyway.
God. Was this Club Chalamet that wrote it?
Uh-huh. And she said, I am not a stalker. She was trying to like win the fans back. And she said, I know what you are. The other ladies close by were telling her to chill the F out, but now's not the time for this shit.
Who was telling her to chill out? The other fan.
Uh-huh. And she said, I'm on vacation in Paris, and the last thing I ever wanted was an encounter with a mad loon from this toxic community. I really need a break from this because people are so eager to embrace us live, calling me a stalker. I'm too busy for such degrading activity. So she's saying that she was just waiting outside, like everyone else, for a chance to meet Connor and get like an autograph or a photo.
Oh, so she was being a stalker.
Well, yes, but the gag is the I guess alleged assaulter was doing the same thing. Like,
yeah, everyone there was doing the same thing.
Yeah.
We're
both
like
here
you say,
stalking.
it's like fan on fan crime.
Okay. So she was there for Connor.
She was waiting outside Connor's hotel to meet him, but so was the girl or the person who attacked her.
They're both crazy.
They're both.
Because what do you mean? Like, it's like, you're stalking him, so are you. Like, it's fine, because I guess, I don't know. Is it? I don't know.
Heated rivalry Twitter account, well, like a stan account, and the @ is Mika Don't You Dare, has been the one taking credit for the altercation, and they have a different version of events saying that Simone, aka Club Chalamet, sprinted after Connor's story, and they grabbed her arm out of reflex to stop her. And they did an interview with a journalist named Louis Pisano, and they said that she had known of Simone from prior interactions, calling her a well-known in fan spaces, especially because she's a danger and a security risk to the celebrity she targets. Ooh. And according to the fan, they noticed that Simone was waiting outside, while Simone was waiting outside of Connor's hotel, that the fans started getting concerned for Connor's safety. And when he exited the hotel, they claimed that she raced towards him, and that's when the fan confronted her, and the verbal and physical altercation ensued. She said that something in my head panicked. I said, oh, she's going to do something now. She's been doing nothing all day, but maybe she had been biding her time and now was her moment.
I mean,
it's crazy.
Yeah,
no
I
shade.
know.
If you were like making up scenarios in your head that like you have to jump in and be someone, your like idol's bodyguard, like that's crazy.
Yeah. I think everyone's a little, and
I think everyone needs to take a breather.
Everyone needs to take a breather, because it's like I love a super fan. I'm a super fan. I love super fans. I love like people who come to like multiple shows. Like I love it, and I'm a super fan of some people. Obviously, Donny Osmond. I missed him at the Hollywood Bowl last week. I'm so sad about it, but I love a super fan. I think it's like if you're like fighting other fans on behalf of your parasocial relationship, that's like weird. I think kind of like waiting outside. They're outside his hotel room, hotel. And I think like that's a little weird, because it's like, okay, he has to come and go. You know what I mean? If it's like a fan event, if it's a taping, if it's like a premiere, if it's like something, yeah, of course, like show up to that. But also Club Chalamet, if like everyone thinks, has anyone ever said, like, has Timothée Chalamet ever said anything about her?
No, never publicly addressed her at all.
I think it's like you know, when like she was like a body part that was transplanted into another body, and the body is rejecting her. Right.
Who's rejecting her?
She just shifted the new fandom, and they're like, wait a minute, we are rejecting this tumor. We don't want it here. Like this is
but
not.
They're also being weird and parasocial. It's like you don't get to control the Connor story fans.
But she did the same to KYLIE or whoever was. You know what I mean? Like
of course, no, she's also.
So that's what I'm saying. Right. So now she's getting her own medicine in a way.
That's true.
Like,
what you put out, what you get. I think she needs to just take a break. You can love someone from afar, and if he does a premiere, go to that premiere, or don't. Maybe don't, because I think she has that reputation, and it's like you don't want to be the crazy. You don't want to be that person. You know what I mean? Love from afar. And I get it. I love being a super fan, but sometimes even when you feel like you're like doing a little too much, you know what I mean? It's just like you don't want to be that person.
Yeah, I think all stans need to like take a breather, like. No, the parasocial relationship has gone just like too far.
Yes, someone was like, "Oh, I know the coffee shop Gerard Way goes to every single morning at 7 a.m." and they told it to me, and I was like, "I don't want that information. Like, I don't want to just be like, I'm in the area. You know what I mean? Like that. It just feels weird."
And don't commit a crime in the name of your fave. Like that's like nuts.
Yeah, that's probably rule number one.
Yeah, I mean, I do think it's camp when like fans are like, I'm stealing my ex-boyfriend's credit card information to buy Taylor Swift's album to get it to #1. Like I think that's fun. Yes. Like that's a fun crime. But physical assault, credit card, credit card fraud for your fave. Like that's fierce. I think physical assault too far. That's just my hot take.
Yeah, probably that one too. Credit card fraud is kind of crazy. Yeah, just like it's just weird.
It's weird.
If that story was true, there would be a video of it.
That's true because there are so many people around. But
yeah,
there'd be a video because like when it happened to Keanu Reeves, I think.
Oh, in the car.
That woman that was like his wife, you remember her?
She jumped in his car, right, in New York?
She was trying to jump in his car. And I'm saying that specific scenario when there's a celebrity walk into their car, like everyone is with their phones,
That's
everyone
true.
is filming. If that actually happened, there would be a video evidence of it. But I think both are. I think she should not be there. Like,
yeah, everyone just needs to.
After you promote somebody for so long, you can just shift it and be like, okay,
maybe
now
like
it's
do
this guy.
Self-reflection, like
or like Ariana, like take a break.
Like Ariana Grande.
You don't need to jump into any relationship right away.
Oh my God, yeah,
just be single for a little while.
Just love from afar. Yeah, showing up is. I think in general, like, don't show up outside. Although I guess I used to do that, but I was 13 years old outside Michael Jackson's hotel. How old is she?
59.
Also, maybe just get a life. Like, just find, and it's true. Once you find like a life outside of like fandom, it's like it's a nice addition. It's a nice thing you go to for bonuses and stuff like that. But it's not like your whole life. And I feel like maybe she needs something outside of her love for, which it is, like you said. It's not even like her initial love. It's not even like Timothée Chalamet. It's like this new person. All of a sudden, she just jumped on the train. It's like, well, you don't have that deep of love for him yet, so just chill.
I guess the one thing I will say is like. She's insane, but like she's been around Timothy and KYLIE for that matter a lot and has never like assaulted Kylie Jenner. Like, you know, so
Right.
I don't know where the other fan would even come up with the idea, the concept of like, she's gonna assassinate Connor Story.
Yeah, that person, I'm like, well, let's hold up ink blots for you. Like, what do you see here? Like, that is kind of weird, you know? Like,
And also, wait, good point, Moses, though, because she was fully covered. Like, I did see a photo of her standing outside, and like, how would you even be able to clock that that's Simone Club Chalamet? Because she literally was like head to toe covered with a mask on as well. So how would you even be able to be like, that's Club Chalamet?
was everyone covered like that? Because that's also, maybe it's sus. Maybe it was kind of like, why is that person covered so much?
No, but the way she told the story, she said she knew who it was, and it just Stan rivalry, right? It's like
It's a heated Stan rivalry, you
Ooh,
could say.
that's a good one. Stan rivalry. That should be a horror movie.
I'm sure a parasocial horror movie is in the making.
You know who had one?
Oh,
Like, hello.
my
Yours.
video.
Yes.
Go see it, you guys. Patreon.com/justtrish, where we review my horror. You're right. Oh my God, it really was like a Stan horror
Yeah.
film. Even the second one too. Too ahead of our time. I love that. Well, maybe I'll write one about them. About this Chalamet, the Club Chalamet, and who's the other person? Nobody. Would just a fan.
A heated rivalry Stan account, yeah. But Club
Oh,
Chalamet
Mika.
is now Stories Time. Stories Times. STORRI. Yeah.
That's good. Clever. Just, I don't know. There might be an age limit of fandom, like being too, you know what I mean? Maybe like 40s
Age
is
gap.
okay.
Age gap limit. Like there's a relationship
Oh.
with a big age gap.
Well, so just think an age. I think when I'm 60,
No,
I don't know if
but
I'm going to go see Donny
but
Osmond.
But Donny Osmond's fans are.
Right.
So I'm saying it's about age gap.
I see. Yeah. Okay, that's true. But then all my people that I like, I could never be a fan of because, like, I'm too.
No, but it's more about your fans. They grow with you. So
No, not my fans. I'm like talking about, I love Donny Osmond and he's 30 years older than me.
But the age gap goes the other way around.
Oh. What?
Moses trying to...
I
So,
love it.
to what you're saying, she's old. You're saying she's too old to
Oh,
be
the old
chasing
women
these young
can't like
guys.
the young. Okay, yeah, fair
Same
enough.
if I was an old man chasing young.
Oh, that's true. I see. Okay, like a 59-year-old with Ariana Grande or something.
But Ari has a lot of old gay fans, a lot of middle-aged gay fans.
Well, we gotta make sure you're gay first. Gotta prove that.
I think if you're at the Ariana Grande concert, there's a good chance.
You never know. Think about the guy. Yeah, I always reference the movie, the M. Night Shyamalan. What's his name?
Oh, Trap?
Yeah. Like, what was he doing? He had a daughter, but
Yes.
it's like, but you were also a murderer, and you also kidnapped the singer, right? Isn't that how that held hostage?
God, I forget the plot. I think... God, how did that work? He wasn't targeting the singer.
Oh.
Yeah, he was.
I don't know.
He took his daughter to a concert, and then it came. I forgot how. Somehow
trapping
she
him?
found out. They found out that this serial killer was gonna be at this concert because they were tracking his activity, and they saw that he bought tickets to this concert.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah, and
Well,
that's
how come they just couldn't see his name then if he bought tickets?
honestly gag it. That
Like,
is a
just call
plot hole.
SeatGeek. Who bought these tickets? If they know he got tickets, then they know what floor he's on, what row he's
There
in.
was some explanation in there, I'm sure. But you should go see that one actually. You
I
should
would love to. Is
yeah.
it streaming? I would actually go see
It
that one.
has to be streaming. Oh yeah, I think it's on I want to say it's on HBO Max.
We'll discuss it next time.
Yeah.
That's my new movie club. Seeing movies a year later. Oh.
Did you see Kylie Jenner becoming the face of the Meta AI sunglasses, or just glasses actually?
Yeah.
Yeah, they look cuter, huh? They're like a little cat's eye. Cat eye. Not cat's eye.
Well, I have a pair of Meta glasses on right now.
Are you recording me?
Meta record. Now I am.
What?
Yeah. I just got my Adderall back, so I have a lot of bits. I took an Adderall, and I've been a month off.
That's what it sounded like. Like
What?
computer?
That does not sound like what he said.
No, when he was like meta records, like computer.
Well, okay, that's what Moses heard when he said that. Gay and
That's
horny.
so
Okay. Meta record. You have them on or no?
No.
I
No,
mean,
you
it's
would
fine
see-
if you
you'd
do.
see
We're recording.
You would see little cameras on the.
Can you see the cameras in the glasses?
Yeah.
I guess if you
Yeah.
really look.
A lot of people, they don't think that like they don't think about it, so they don't see it. But once you realize that it could be, then you see it immediately.
That's so funny.
It's like your phone camera. You see those little dark round circles.
Are you looking at my glasses?
I mean,
now?
Yeah, I was like trying to figure out. I was like, do you have them or not?
No, there wouldn't be a space for that. But they're better than the Snap glasses. Did you see those?
Oh, I haven't even seen those.
Like Snapchat, they have glasses and they're so bulky and big that the person presenting them, his ears were like crushed down.
Well, Snapchat can go to hell. I hate Snapchat and everything about it. I mean, really, it's like the most dubious of all of them. And not because they banned me, but also because like you're dubious and we know we're caught onto it. Why are we disappearing messages? Why is anyone allowed on the app? Like, it just seems sus to me, but okay.
Okay.
But
everyone hates them. And
Snapchat.
No, the Meta glasses.
Well, yeah.
Snapchat and also.
If you can just like record people, that's weird.
Yeah, and also, I guess I read and I don't know, I would say probably an essay from Dr. Sarah Saska. Dr. Saraha Saska. Mm-hmm. And she has a PhD in ethical technology, and she actually, like, the way she talked about it blew my mind because she really spilled some serious tea. She said that this is the feminization of AI, and it's when they are wrapping it up in beauty, femininity, and familiarity, so it feels like ordinary and more approachable. And they said the feminization of AI happens when a contested technology is wrapped in these things, so it feels safer than it is, and putting a surveillance device in Kylie's hands makes it familiar enough that we stop asking what it does and start asking whether it looks good.
Oh, she's so smart.
She clocked it. Because that's the first thing you said, right? Was like, oh, yeah, they're cuter than the other ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's so wild.
God,
Isn't it nuts?
Me.
Uh-huh. And they record video and audio from the wearer's point of view, and the software can detect faces, objects, and text in what they capture. And the bigger concern, obviously, is the facial recognition, because Meta has tested a feature that can match a face to photographs or databases and identify a stranger.
Oh.
And she says that the glasses were already at the center of a privacy scandal before Kylie even became the face of the campaign. And she said there's reports that found footage was sent to workers in Nairobi who watched and labeled videos so the software could learn. And they described seeing people changing clothes, using bathrooms, and having sex. And that this AI depends on real people, to watch and label the data. And obviously the argument is like, well, we already give so much of our information away. It's Meta. They have our Facebook and our Instagram. Yeah. But her argument is like, yeah, but you consent to that. Like, you willingly agree to give away your privacy, basically, when you agree to terms and conditions or whatever, versus like when other people are wearing glasses, you can either not be aware or not consent to it. And then they can do whatever with that information, you know? So
yeah, what can people do with that? They can just do whatever. They record it and they just have it.
Mm-hmm.
How's that legal?
That's the gag. It's like, should something like this even be legal when, like, yeah, you just have the ability to secretly record. Is
it recording 24/7, or you have to say Meta record?
I think you have to turn it on, yeah, but yeah.
Oh, you do?
But it's not even, but the issue is not you recording. The issue is that whenever any camera is plugged to a power source, they have access.
Who's they?
In this case, Meta, which also is the government. Like, they have access to your cameras at any given moment, your phone, your thermostat at home, anything, any camera, Alexa, all those things. So now you have, basically, they have access to your eyes. Anywhere you look to, they can see.
We just gotta surrender. I mean, it's just.
When I saw it, the first thing I thought was like, how much do they pay her?
I know.
Oh my God, so much money. Because
I think the voice is also her voice.
Mm-hmm. And she has her own like the Starfire Kylie collection.
That's kind of cool though. I do want that.
I knew. That's why I have to talk about it and disavow it before she goes out and buy it. Because your BPD sister, I'm not going to name her name.
we know. Oh, does she? She loves it too?
She bought them. Literally, like.
Stop it.
I saw, like, I got a TikTok for the Kylie ad, like someone talking about it. And then my next swipe was like, so I ran out and got the.
Stop
I was
it.
like, no.
Big day for the mentally ill girls.
Y'all get influenced.
I know.
Scarily
oh my God,
easily.
It's so funny. Yeah, on our run the other day was like that. He's like, well, I wouldn't be. Well, you would be influenced because you were influenced by everything, and it's so true. It's like you really get. You see, I think that same girlie has a bowl, right?
I took
and
a photo.
Like, I hate the idea of like raw fish or whatever the hell they're selling, but I'm like, I kind of want to just go. But then I was like thinking like, but there's nothing it's just a picture. There's not actually anything of her, but whatever. I'm easily influenced, and I guess that's who they're targeting to. Most of the world is easily influenced. They're not
Very
all
that.
Oscar and Moses over here who are
Well,
just.
I'm definitely easily influenced too. I try to put up a good fight when I can, but I mean, like Labubu Mania, obviously it gets to me at some point.
That was
there's only
awful.
so much. Yeah, there's only so much I can take, but
You just gotta cave in sometimes. Me too.
But now there's actually a solution to that. There's they call it dopamine sites. Have you heard of that?
yes, where like you
Dopamine?
shop but you don't pay.
So basically, you
Oh.
have so there's a food app where you order food. So you go through the menu, but it doesn't go anywhere. So basically,
That is fine.
Tana would need that.
She does. God, she loves
like, I
ordering
think-
food and never eats it.
So it's like, yeah, so you just order, you go through the whole thing and you pick your food and all the options and you click it and then
But
that's
she
where
does
it
get
ends.
excited when it comes. Like she won't eat or drink everything that she gets, but she does get excited. So I think the payoff is like seeing it come. Because once it comes through, she's like, oh, but then she'll like never touch it. So maybe it's just
Maybe.
You can have like Malibu with an easy bake oven or something.
that's true. Just like pretend, have it in like little things.
That'd be
Like,
the
there
next
it
step.
is.
They'll send you just boxes, empty boxes.
That is kind of fun. I do love I don't love getting the boxes. I hate the package part. I hate the receiving part. It's always like,
No,
oh,
that's
there's
what I
so
mean.
many packages.
For you, it'd be great because
Well, I just add
you'll
the
be
cart.
shopping.
That's true. I would do it.
I say it more as a technical thing. Like, do you need a camera? Like, is it actual good enough as a camera for you? Let's say if you want to vlog or do something that you become hands-free. And is it for that purpose only?
Actually, I'd get them for you so you could wear it, so you could film me. Because I was just thinking you can't see me if I'm wearing glasses. But if we're on a run, you could film me with the glasses. Because you know how I'm always like, film me, and you're like, oh, okay.
But then I can't even look. I'd be like, you know me. I look at the tree, at the
No, but
bird.
you-
You'd be like, hey, look at me. Look at me.
Yeah, if you're filming me, I would be like, look at me.
Right.
Oh, I
I'm
see.
sa-
But normally you would look at
Like, I don't know at what point. You know what I mean? Like,
Moses hates running when I try to run and I have him film me. I'm like, can you film me running? He doesn't like to run because
I have no problem running.
Running
That day-
backwards?
No, that day we were kind of like promptly, we were just like, hey, let's go on a walk. And I was like wearing my jeans and like, okay, let's go on a walk. And suddenly we started running.
But my run is like your walk.
I wouldn't be going out with my jeans.
You were
for
not about the running.
a
I thought
run.
I was like, oh my God, am I wearing you out? We've been running. We're getting ready for the half marathon.
I know.
Actually, I'm so excited about it. I think it's going to be, all the Disney ones are sold out like years in advance. Like I went to go look. I know. Cause I was going to sign us all up for that one. I was like, let's go do a half marathon.
At first, I
but-
thought I'd get scammed because suddenly I get emails of like, oh, welcome to the marathon. You're signed up.
Oh, yeah, I
Da, da,
signed us
da.
up.
And I was like,
Yeah.
what's going on?
We still have a couple months, but I'm excited for it. We're
That was
building
like-
up there. 3 miles running. We're crushing it. And we did it in 45 minutes or something. We did it so fast. I was like, that was
Yeah,
our
you've come
record.
a long way.
So I thought it
I'm
would
gonna
be like
crush it.
Travis and Courtney.
Yeah, he's like, you're going to be like Travis and
Oh,
Courtney. I
like
was
the
like,
trotter. Like what does he do? The trot.
oh, does he try? We're doing a half marathon.
He does starts his own like
Yeah, it's a,
run something run.
Oh, it's his own? I love that.
Yeah.
Just create your own.
Yeah, it's a charity run.
Oh, the Trish trot. Whoa.
That's a good one. Then we can pick our charity because we are running for charity, but they gave us 3 charities we could pick from. So I was like,
Oh.
okay. I was going to run for ours, but that's a good idea. I like that one. Trish Trot. Who would get on it? Because I know Tana's not going to run it. Like, she does not like to run. And it's like, who would we get? Yes, you. You're a runner, Jimmy.
Who do we know influencer wise that's like
Amari's a runner.
yeah.
Harry Styles.
Oh, very true.
Yeah, he's going to run the Trish Trot.
It's
Okay,
for
we'll
a
call him
cause.
up. MIKAYLA Naguera.
Oh, she's in her fit era too.
She is in her fit era.
I guess Brooke, she'll bring her AI glasses, I guess, but she's pretty sporty.
It's welcome there, I guess. Just let everyone know they're being filmed.
Content, yeah.
Yes. That's what I was thinking when we do the marathons. I get you those glasses, and then you don't have to like hold it up. You can just like film me running. But then I guess you are filming everyone else, and it's like maybe people don't want their asses in my shot. You know what I mean? As they're running
I would
past.
rather hold my phone than have glasses on my face.
Really? That sounds annoying because then your hands are free.
I can't. It's anything on my face, on my nose.
Oh, that's true. You don't really wear sunglasses.
I feel it.
Okay, I'll give them to Oscar.
I'm not wearing.
Well, you're a glasses wearer, so you'll feel comfortable in them.
You put them on top of your glasses.
I don't think they're prescription either,
Well,
right?
I'll get your prescription in there
I'm
and
sure you
let me
can
know.
make them prescription.
Yeah, for
but
sure.
Just wear
That'd
2
be
pairs on top of it.
Can you run, right? I know.
I mean, I use cardio equipment. I haven't like run on the street in a long time, so I guess we'll see.
I gotta run. You know how I like did the joke that I did 20 miles like Brooke Monk? I actually think I can do it. I think
I
in
think
like
you
a
can
couple
too.
months. Because after even our 3, I'm like, you know what? Let's just do another loop, honestly.
Yeah, and you're quick too.
I'm getting faster.
Yeah, your speed.
Yeah,
is
just
gone
pretend
up a
you're at the
lot.
airport running away from something.
At the airport.
Weren't you guys? You said she was going the wrong way. And she was just clocking it.
It was a fast walk.
Yeah, and you were really speedy.
I do like to run. And where else did I run recently? I am a runner. I do love running away
There's
from
moments
everything.
where fan pressure and you just bolt and
Oh, I do a speed walk. Oh, at
And
Vegas,
then-
I did a speed
Oh,
walk
yeah,
too.
yeah.
Yeah, but that's more annoying people. That's not really like fans. That's just annoying drunk brothers who are like, who are you? Someone else just did a who are you? Where were we the other day? And they're like, I don't know who you are. I was like, all
at the
right.
restaurant. No, but it wasn't that bad.
It was, and it wasn't, she wasn't even with the fan. It was just like someone next to us at the table because like all these, in Ohio, like so many people were coming up to our table and wanting pictures and all that stuff like that. And then this lady just like next to us who wasn't even with the fan. She's like, I don't know you, but have a good dinner. I was like, all right.
That was not the tone.
Babe, that's exactly what it was. She's
That
like,
was
I don't
not
know
the
you, but
tone.
have a good dinner. I'll tell you the exact answer. She's like, I don't know who you are. Have a good dinner. That's
That was
exactly the
not the
cadence. And I was like,
tone.
thanks.
No.
Okay, you tell me how she did it, because that was not it.
No, she's like, I don't know who you are, but have a great dinner.
No,
Yes,
it was not that
yes,
excited.
she was-
Either way, I don't know who you are. It's crazy. Like, why did you
Because
have to
think
say
about
that? Just
somebody
leave.
sits next
Just
to us the
leave.
whole dinner, and people just keep coming up and keep coming up and keep
Oh.
coming up. So, and they're so excited. So they're like, something is happening here. I don't know what it is. And I thought she was nice because she didn't start asking, because that's worse. Because if she
I don't
doesn't
think so.
know you,
that's what I said. I
if she
disagreed.
doesn't know you and you have to now explain to her social media
At least she's
and being
giving interest.
That
I don't know
would
who you
be-
are. What do you do? Like,
she
that's me I like
she
better.
felt that she just wanted to be part of it, and she wanted to tell you,
So,
have a great dinner.
I don't know who you are. Could you tell me? And I would love, I do stuff on the internet. That's what I always say to people.
It's so vague, yeah.
No, I
mean,
hate when
she's
it's just like, I don't know who you are. Have a great dinner. I was like, all right. Like, you could have just left. Like, you could have literally just left. But
You made my
okay.
dinner worse, actually.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I
No,
was like,
she was being
I know I
nice.
win. Because as soon as she left, I was like, pissed. I was like, why did they say that? Like, I don't, like, it makes you feel small. I don't know who you are. Okay? I didn't ask, did not ask. I'm just sitting here. Like, that's so, I hate it so much. But I do think if it's a follow-up, if you're with your daughter and you're like, I don't know who you are, still annoying, but at least you're like with the daughter and you're just like, whatever. I hate it. Don't do it.
There's so many ways you could clap back. You can go existential. You can be like, I don't know who I am either. You could also
Oh.
just be shady and be like, well, I don't know you, but you have a good dinner as well. Like there's a lot of ways you can
I
take
feel like
that
that
as
clap
well.
back, that one's a
Yeah,
good one.
Yeah.
She was old. I was like, all right, just let the boomers be. You know, sometimes you just let that older generation just retire, I was going to say, but okay. The natural progression would be that eventually. It's fine. Cons? VidCons? MIKAYLA which one are we talking about? Any of them? Or none of them?
I forgot about
We gotta
MIKAYLA
wrap
Con.
it.
I do have VidCon.
MIKAYLA's happening. Did you hear about this? July 27th.
No.
She's having Try Be a Creator for a Day Summit. And I'm so excited. She's having other creators teach you how to be a creator.
What does
Right?
it mean?
I think it's one of those classes, like, you know, one of those,
Master
dare I say,
class?
like the clavicular class, but like the girl version.
I love that. And I'm
that's
seeing it
kind of
for
what it's
it.
giving seminar teas, right?
Yeah, it's like she's going to teach you how to be an influencer for a day. She goes, you should try because you could actually make a lot of money and me and influencers are going to teach you how to do it. I want to know who's going.
I know who's on
Who's on the panel?
Like who actually?
MIKAYLA and the Goofy Goobers.
It's kind of what it is because she, like, is so isolated. She doesn't hang out with a lot of other
No.
influencers, so I don't know who it would be. Like if it was you, we'd know. Like, oh, Tana would be there, you know. So
That's it.
yeah,
Just
possibly
Tana.
a Jake Weber who.
Oh.
Side note, confirmed he broke up with Kenzie. Him and Kenzie broke up, which is sad. 'Cause I love that. I love Kenzie.
That was a
Libby.
great couple. I don't
Yeah.
think he needs to just stay single forever. I love Jake.
Another
but
one who needs to.
Yeah, he's just like, I think you don't really know you yet.
Well, the rumors are that here and there. No.
Oh, well, always.
Always that, yeah. I love Jake Weber. I love his mom too. Every day she posts a new picture in an Adidas outfit.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah, she's really cute.
But anyway, MIKAYLA, I don't
Oh,
know
yeah.
who the hell, will be on her panel. You have to sign up. I know no one cares because everyone hates her.
God, they really do.
Everyone hates her,
I'm
yeah.
still on your side, girl. I don't know. People hate when we talk about her, but I like you, I guess. I don't know.
I know I'm like on Lonely Island with it, but to me, I'm like, if you don't take her serious, she's like kind of funny.
Yeah, that's how I feel too.
Because she obviously rage baits a lot. She's like, my divorce, my bachelorette party, my birthday party. Like, she kind of just be saying whatever.
Yeah.
She did like a grocery haul, and I know damn well she just wanted her refrigerator to be full, you know? And I'm
Right.
like- And it's like, is it in poor taste? Is it rage baiting? Yes, but if you don't take her serious, you don't really get
But did you see the
offended.
follow up to that? Is that Zach paid for all of it? She's like, I don't pay for any dates. He paid for all those groceries. She pays for nothing, she said.
And did he transfer $19,000 from her bank account before?
But the shade of it all, God, we're never gonna have MIKAYLA on this podcast because the shade of it all was her being like, it's such a nice change to finally have someone pay for dates and stuff. And everyone's like, didn't he sell his truck for your engagement ring, Cody? And I was just like, oh my God, yeah. Love MIKAYLA. I know she's never gonna come on because we're sometimes too shady, but I like her. But I think she misses the mark sometimes because you can't just be like, oh, someone who finally pays for dates when you're.
But she must really feel that way.
Babe, Cody sold his truck for her engagement ring.
No, but I'm saying like we are the ones assuming it's Cody shade. She's probably been dating and dated and had other experiences.
No, there's no way the timeline wouldn't make sense. She's been dating Zach since like literally the 6-month separation before the divorce was even announced. Like there's no way she would have been dating multiple guys that didn't pay for dates.
I just think it's not necessarily a.
I like the defending over there. Though. I do like
Cody shade.
MIKAYLA defending over there. That's good. We need that. Maybe you're right. Maybe it was just general shade to no one particular.
All I'm saying, like, for her to feel taken care of by a partner sounds amazing. Sounds great.
No, because she's also shady. Remember when she's like, I've never been eaten out before? And it's like, do you have to say that about your ex-partner?
Well,
like,
then
he's an
it's-
addict. Like, he
but
has
he
issues.
But she was promoting a product.
No, it wasn't paid partnership.
Oh, wasn't it those
Let me purse.
something?
Yeah. Well, that was after she said she hadn't been, like, eaten out.
I just assumed because she's a master marketing person, so I just assumed that was tying in and that was part of a marketing scheme.
I like your defense of MIKAYLA. I think
Well,
that's
I
good.
guess to even it out a little bit, Cody on Twitter is also like horrific. So
What is he doing? Is
Okay.
it wrong?
oh, he's like very ultra like conservative, kind of misogynist. I mean, he doesn't tweet himself, but he retweets everything.
Oh, no.
So he just
That's
retweets very like ultra like offensively conservative stuff. Like he racist things about Mandani in New York. Things about not being attracted to the woman that you've been with for a really long time.
Oh my God!
Yeah, so I
Okay,
guess that
well.
makes anything MIKAYLA says a little bit better. Because I think Cody is, I mean, he's quiet, so people assume, oh, he's quiet. He must be the one that, like, was walked all over and MIKAYLA broke his heart,
I
et cetera, et
see,
cetera.
right.
But then you just
Those
take
retweets.
a little scroll through
Yes. Oh, no. Okay.
underscore Cody Hawkins on X. And
Oh,
you'll see-
no.
and your eyes
Oh,
will be
no.
open.
Go private for your own well-being because that's crazy. Do people not know how it works? I feel like people don't know how reposts work.
Well, I feel like he doesn't care because also his username is Saved Boys, which gives me like the ick as well. I'm like, what do you mean Saved Boys with a Z? I'm like, that kind of is
Saved
weird.
boys. I don't know if the conservatives care about you. I mean, he's an addict, and it's like, you know, do you know what I mean? Like, they're not trying to help him. Like, if you go with the liberal crowd, they're like going to try and help you get into a place if you can't afford it. Like, they're going to, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know what bracket he's in, but I don't know if it's the conservative route. Shit. Okay, well, all of it's a mess. Anyways, I'm always team MIKAYLA, but girl also, like, I guess she likes to be shady. Honestly, you're 20, be shady.
And it's not like
coming to the
he's
summit.
giving it back. So I mean, in kind of worse.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you're right.
Yeah,
don't
his
know.
retweets, they're just crazy. He wants America to go back to 1945.
Oh,
I don't know
I'm
how
scared.
great of a time that was for anyone of
Anyone.
color or women, but okay.
Europeans. Like, I don't think anybody was really benefiting there. Okay, we had Hitler in
Very scary.
1945. Yeah.
You know what? Clock it. Yeah. So anyway, that automatically made me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Team MIKAYLA.
Yeah. And when it comes to divorce and all of that, because it's just crazy.
Yeah.
And I do want to sign up for a seminar, just mostly because I'm nosy and I want to be able to
know.
report boots on the ground. But I don't know if saying that will allow me a badge to get in.
Maybe you'll be press. With
Freedom of
Entertainment
press,
Tonight.
Yeah, the
and-
opposite. Oh, Entertainment Tonight also a trigger for MIKAYLA though. So.
He's like, where's that light? We have the light. We'll bring these lights. Moses will light it. That's what I told her when I was trying to get her on the podcast. I was like, oh, we have like the best lighting, girl. Like, it blows me out. Like, I look like I'm 20 years old on the podcast. We got you, but I don't know if that's happening. I don't know if anybody wants it on our audience, but it's a dream in my head, and I support from afar, and I love that. Take notes, Club Chalamet. Support from afar. We don't need to be in the weeds with everybody. VidCon? Should we wrap it up with VidCon?
Oh well, my big one was the FaZe Banks Alissa Violet.
That was the big one.
I think it's bigger than Ned
Is it
Fulmer
real?
we talk about all the time.
I feel like I'd love a Ned Fulmer ending, but okay.
Ned Fulmer still a loser, everybody, and for some reason he was invited to speak at VidCon.
Featured creator, too.
Apparently,
Right?
it wasn't
Or just
hard
a speaker?
to get that, I suppose, but
His jokes are horrible. He's lame. Why is YouTube promoting him? Actually, take him off of YouTube, maybe.
Well,
Not really breaking
who
terms
is
of service.
VidCon? I mean, it's not YouTube promoting
Not
it.
anymore. It's actually the main sponsor is a generative AI company that's not Gemini from Google.
Tells you
or
everything
whatever.
you need to know.
That's giving that vibe.
And all the promotion, like when you used to walk and see the Escape the Night, big
Oh, yeah.
billboard. Now it's just AI like graphics of the different creators. It's really weird.
AI versions, not even the
It's
real
like
photos.
I mean, it's the real photos, but like everything around them is all like AI, like all the little shapes and bubbles and stuff in the text. It's really weird. It's like very like Black Mirror tease. I don't like it at all.
And they give out all those awards, those like fake awards, like here for being a creator pioneer.
Yes, the Hall of Fame.
Who was it this year?
Markiplier.
Oh, Markiplier was there. Oh, that's big. That's huge.
He was like one of the legends. It was Markiplier, Michelle Phan, Philip DeFranco,
Michelle-
and Cassie Ho Blogolates.
It's all the conspiracies are out there. Oh my god, that's so crazy. It's all the spooky. Like Michelle Phan, right? She joined a cult and now she's back.
Oh, I forgot about that.
And Philip DeFranco just was doing something dubious with Mr. Beast.
I mean, he just won.
We love Blogolates. No Blogolates hate here. Okay, but Markiplier is big. Honestly, those are some big guys that they got. Good for them.
Yeah, those are the legends.
I don't. Legends is crazy, but you could call them OGs, I suppose. Pioneers, maybe. I don't know.
And then there was like some TikTokers who did have the infamous empty meet and greets. I keep seeing like the narrative of it was completely empty and stuff, but I think it was empty and floppy for like the smaller TikTokers. But I saw like the gamers, like there's a girl. Her name is Lana, and she's popular from the Roblox game Dress to Impress.
Oh.
And her turnout was nuts. And
That's
there
your
was, like,
calling. You could have been a Dress to Impress influencer.
could have, but I gave up on the game because I sucked at it. And then there's like two Twitch streamers, like a lesbian married couple, were like they shut down the convention basically because everyone when they got recognized like flooded to them.
Really? Who
Yeah.
are
So
they?
I think like the streamers or like the gamers, like that's
Yeah.
who people came out to see. Also, the demo is like so young now. It's like all tweens.
Oof, no.
It's all tweens
Scary.
that are there.
No.
So it's just very, very different from back in the day. But
I really wish you would have gone. I was hoping you'd be like, yeah, I went.
I know I was supposed to
Surprise
see
you.
Adam McIntyre, but I had to work Saturday and Sunday.
Missed it.
I know. Which
He was on a panel with Sean Klitzner.
who?
Exactly.
Who is that?
He was like, God, I knew him back in like 2008 when I did something with Game Show Network's YouTube channel. Like, he's so random. Like, I haven't, like, truly, I'm not even being shady. I think he started like 2006 and like probably ended in like 2008. And he was like on the panel with Adam McIntyre. The only reason I saw was Adam McIntyre posted and he was doing something shady with his eyes, Adam. And I was like, is that Sean Klitzner? That's so weird. I don't know what Sean Klitzner was talking about. But he truly hasn't been around since like 2008. And I was like, where did they find him? And he was old back then. Like, I think he was like a dad back then. So I was just like, where did he come from? He was friends with like Toby Tobuscus.
Oh!
Yeah. So it was like that group.
Oh my God.
It was really weird. And I was like, why is he on this panel? Like, he has literally not made a video since like 2008. So I was like, this is weird.
The whole lineup was all very random though, so I'm like not really surprised.
Yeah.
There was one TikToker, he was the one that gave Doja Cat like his shirt or something. It was a hot topic.
Oh, I
like, a year
remember
ago,
this,
Pablo,
yeah.
Yeah. And then he had a meet and greet outside of VidCon, and he was like on TikTok live, and he's like, "You guys, I'm here on my meet and greet. I'm an invited creator, and no one is here." And then he kept like he thought people kept coming up to him. He's like, "Oh hi," and then just kept walking away. It was wild. I'm like, Pablo. Also, it was only like 200 people in his TikTok live, so all the comments were like, "Girl, there's only 200 of us in here. Like, you think you're gonna have a meet and greet?" Which was
This is
crazy,
the
but
problem with just anyone becoming famous on TikTok. It's like, yeah, you may get views and you may go viral, but like, doesn't mean people want to
community.
meet you.
Yeah.
God, people are. I don't know. It's kind of scary
You
what
kind
this
of need
world
the long
is.
form, like streamers you watch for a while, so you get more. Like if the Gen X Pen is there, I'm first in line. At the meeting,
Would you
right?
be?
I'm Club X Pen.
Still? Is that still your main girl?
My number
Wow.
one, Jen McAllister, Vanilla Mace, like down. Like those are my
Wow.
girls. Like yeah. Oh, I'm watching, and I'm always seated
Okay.
and always supporting. So. Yeah, I would be in their meet and greets for sure. I'm surprised they didn't try. Maybe they did try to get Vanilla. Vanilla just collabed with Rihanna, but that's a whole other situation.
In a TikTok?
Yeah.
I saw a lot of people do. I saw Lee and VU collab with
She
Rihanna.
had like a Fenty hair event.
Oh, that's
yeah.
what it was. At ASAP Rocky Show?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I saw another influencer I follow and I was like, oh, I love that.
I love it.
I would love a Rihanna collab.
this week you can kind of. I feel like you're giving a little like a fancy hair moment. I think maybe because Vanilla has like short textured hair, so that's why you kind of.
Yeah, I wanted to give Zendaya, and I thought I was giving more Vanilla, which is like still a vibe, but it wasn't the original vibe I was going for. You know what I mean? I love Vanilla. Actually, she just announced she was in the 180s. I was like, wow, so good. She said I'm 189 now.
Oh, that's awesome.
And I think she's doing it all natural, which is like fine.
Yeah,
it's also great if you're on a GLP-1.
She's like pre-diabetic, I think, so she like for her health really had to as well.
Oh well, then okay.
Are you
I was
also?
like, no, but I was like saying she didn't want to go on a GLP-1, but like that's what it's made for, right?
Yeah.
Anyways, good for her for not doing it. I think it's reversed everything in me. I feel like so much happier and lighter and healthier. I'm running 3 miles now.
I know. You never would have thought a year ago. That
No, my knees don't even hurt. I feel like the inflammation has like gone down. I think my hemorrhoids going away. Like everything is just unflamed. It's the opposite of inflammation. De-inflammation. Speaking of hemorrhoids, FaZe Banks and Alissa.
What a great transition. Thank you so much. So FaZe Banks reunited with his ex-girlfriend Alissa Violet, and it was off from the jump a bad start because he titled the stream Live on Epstein Island with My Ex-Girlfriend.
I hate this. I hate this more than the mid-knees. I hate all of this so much.
Number one least favorite hot topic.
Yeah.
And the still and the thumbnail that he used for it showed like a Caribbean backdrop and like really resort, obviously, but it obviously wasn't the real Epstein. Although I did think that at first. I'm like, is he really there? But he wasn't in St. James.
That's where it is.
Yeah, he was in the Caribbean. And the name, just from the jump, everyone was already like, not this. Just from the
like, why
just
for
like
that?
Being controversial for the sake of it. And obviously that's so disrespectful to the actual victims. And then on stream, I couldn't tell if it was sarcastic or not, but he mentioned that Alissa is pregnant with his baby. And then Alissa replied saying that she did not know who the father was. So she didn't deny it. She said, I don't know who the dad is.
On stream. I think I saw a clip of this.
Yeah.
But then she said she was kidding. She said, I don't even have sex. You have to have sex to have a baby. And he's like, that's cap. That's literally what he said. He's like, that's cap, but
it's like so. At first I thought too, like, oh, he's being like sarcastic or whatever. But then I'm like, they're kind of both crazy enough that like it could be real. But it's also like, what phase of life are we in where we're, no pun intended, that we are making jokes about like being pregnant?
So she's
and
not
also, Epstein. I don't know. I kind of, it honestly could go either way as the gag with me because. No shade. She just seemed a little unstable. No shade. You know, where I'm like, anything could kind of happen.
But then I sent you a clip, and I agree with you. But I also feel it's like the men around her have like been tormenting her whole life. Like I feel like the people around her have made her crazy because I feel like she has gone a little bit like off the deep end, and she's definitely like male centered and like always apologizing for men and stuff like that. And you're just like, what? But then you see how men treat her, and they treat her actually horrible. And like I actually feel like really sad for her because I sent her that clip, and I think from the same stream of him being like, she turned 30, and he's like, well, you're like too old for me now. And she kind of like laughed it off, haha, whatever. He's like, no, for real, like women like are like they're just statistically like less valuable after the age of 30. And he's like, just because like so women get married when you're young because like no one's gonna want you past 30 or something like that. And I was like, that's so crazy. And he was so awful, and he was like saying it to her and being so for real. And I was like, and then she kind of was like offended, and I was just like, yeah, he's just, I don't know, I don't want to call him the worst, but like
he's up there. I mean, he's also pushing 40. Maybe he, in my opinion, looks like he got some of those like hair plugs, so he's getting like even worse now that he has like his hairline is a little bit fiercer. But also like they did it from 2017 to 2019. He was cheating on her back then when she was, you know, his appropriate age, quote unquote. So
and also
he's
wasn't he
always
the one
been terrible.
Hanging out with Charlie D'Amelio when she was just as friends at 17? It's like
that's you would like, I was just friends with her at 17, but now you're saying that a 30-year-old is way too old for you. Like that's really sick.
And he is only 34, he said, because he's like, I hate when people say I push 40 because he's like, I'm only 34, which is like crazy, but I'm also just
looking like mid-50s, but
yeah, it's giving the mic. It makes me sad. I don't know. It's like sad that like in 34 is like too old to be like talking crazy like this and weird, especially like. I hope they're not pregnant for the sake of that, because it's like the way you talk about her, the way you talk about women, the way you talk about us, like it makes me so sad. And even the way he talked about the baby is like, it is what it is. Like, it's just like, I don't know. Obviously, I have a feeling it's like not real after hearing everything. I was like, okay, she's probably like not pregnant. Like, I don't think they would just like announce it nonchalantly like that. Yeah. But maybe, I don't know the streamer world. I actually feel bad for Alissa. Like, I do think she's like the product of people being awful to her, but she needs to get that fixed and that needs help because it makes me sad.
Yeah, well, I mean, no shade, but it's also been like a decade of her being in these like really tumultuous like relationships.
Yeah.
I mean, Jake Paul cheated on her, FaZe Banks cheated on her. She kind of was like used as kind of like as a prop between like the rivalry between Logan and Jake as well. I remember when the whole thing with FaZe Banks happened back in the day, to like 2019, and how he like basically like kicked her out of like the FaZe house or whatever. Like I remember feeling so bad for her because she was like, they were going back and forth on Twitter, and I would like see it all unfold, and I was like, this poor girl. But it's like I
know
at some point it's kind of like, actually, because she does have the domestic violence allegation charge actually. I can use the Taylor Frankie Paul comparison because like that's kind of what it gives. Like at some point,
what's her charge?
Remember she like just her ex-boyfriend, they got into a physical altercation.
Oh my
she had like
God.
a knife and everything. Where it's like, okay, help me help you, because like yes, I am rooting for you, but also like 30 now, like girl, we need to figure something out. I don't know.
It's like just a cycle, and people just get in the cycle. It's like it's like Taylor Frankie Paul. So I have like empathy. Like I did comment on Taylor Frankie Paul's thing. Like we'd all be watching. People were like mad at me, like, oh, defending. I don't know. I just have like empathy where I do feel like sometimes like you just see it visually. Like you saw it with Dakota and Taylor. You see it with them and just how awful men are. Not to say that's like right and like they need to get help, obviously, but like, oh, I just feel bad. And sometimes people can't help themselves. Like they're just in a cycle and you cannot help yourself. Like you just don't know how. It's sad. I mean, obviously she's streaming with him and he's being so disrespectful and so awful. And like 30, yeah, I definitely need to get it together, but it's also still young. I mean, it's still young and you've been treated poorly your whole life, so you kind of don't know any better. I think you're like, this is how men are. And she defends the men. She's always like apologizing for men. And it's like, I think she just thinks that's how the world works and that's okay.
I just don't,
or she thinks that's okay.
Yeah, I think also don't put yourself in a situation with someone who you know is toxic. Like, I guess they have been friendly after everything. He's tweeted positive things about her the past couple of years or whatever. But, like, you know how bad of a situation that was at one point. Like, I think you have to just block. In the words of Sabrina Carpenter in an unreleased song, block his number and enjoy the summer. Like, that's kind of what you got to...
That's good sound advice.
That's tea.
Good advice to everyone out there. Block his number.
And enjoy your summer.
Enjoy your summer. Not released. Should release it for Sabrina's Brigade. What happened to
She
Sabrina?
should, because it's like a TikTok sound, but like it's an unreleased song. But it's good.
We're ready for it. We're not ready for this collaboration. You're right. Don't go back to your ex. That's never a good sign. And get help.
Don't make Epstein jokes like don't use Epstein as clickbait.
Well, he is, I think, a little bit of a lost cause for me, but maybe
that's true. I don't know if he'll be
Alissa, I'm trying to reach out to.
Yeah.
But that's it.
A lot of
any last thing thoughts? I know. Yes, the whole point of this is men ain't unless they're doing stuff to enhance your life drastically on a daily basis. And then other than that, they're the worst. And that's it. Even the gay ones sometimes. Happy Pride. Pride's over. So gay ones are dubious too sometimes.
Very true, actually.
Yeah, I know. It's a blessing and a curse to be attracted to men. Mostly a curse, but what are you going to do? Sometimes that D, worth it. All right, love you guys. Thanks for watching. We're going over to Patreon for the extended episode. Patreon.com/JustTrish. We'll see you there. Bye.